All right, we're back with some Not Actually Heroes, The Forgotten. Let's see, we're missing a few people here, but we'll make do. So I guess you guys just divide up the characters and each of you can play somebody else. Since we're right in the middle of combat, last time you guys, instead of getting some rest for your mission to the Jubeck Marsh to check out these amphibious creatures, you decided to take on a little side quest here and go check out to see what the blacksmith's problem was with this abandoned house. And oh, there's a sub. Thanks, Double Buck, for that sub.
You're still sharing your audio, and it scared the shit out of me. I was like, "What did I hit?"
Oh, something had gone terribly wrong in combat before we even got started.
Sloth thought he leveled up, or he found it. He just opened a chest. Yeah. So you guys checked out this house, and you were making some bear puns, and somebody
if
made.
I remember correctly, it was very unbearable.
And then Mordecai made some joke about exploding or something, and
that is what happened.
It got into the evening there, and a spirit appeared and is trying to currently possess Mordecai. So that's where we'll jump into here. Switch over to the map and get some music going here.
Music.
All right, so right off the bat, what we want to start with is Mordecai needs to make a saving throw against the possession, and I do believe it's charisma. Let me pull that back up here. Is the music too loud?
What?
Yeah, I was currently looking to see if there was a way to turn it down.
I was gonna say it is slightly loud.
I can turn it down.
It's a little loud.
Yeah. Okay.
I just gotta tell you,
This is all an experiment.
It's a learning experience.
Oh yeah. I like the music though.
Try. Is that better?
That's better.
Much.
Yeah.
Better? All right, cool. All right, so. All right, so I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. Here I go. You ready?
Dab it while you do it. Hit the dab while you do it.
That'll be 18.
Oh, you got
18.
You saved it.
Wait.
Okay, yeah.
Freaking, you gotta
So
get the rolling dab. You just throw the
So-
dice.
Did I make it?
that is a save, yes. As you feel this cold, like chill run up your back, just all the way up your spine, but you just kind of shake it off, and you turn around and you just see this ghostly image of this woman just floating there, her hands reaching out towards you. So I guess I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Initiative.
16.
You want us to put it in Roll20 chat?
Yeah, if you just type it in there, that'd probably be easier. And I guess I need people to roll for the other people that aren't here.
Oh, I forgot to add something. Yeah, I forgot to add the thing.
Can't see.
I'm actually 18. Just kidding.
I can't. Can anyone else see? Hang on.
Anna's not in there.
Yeah, Anna's character sheet is private.
Yep, it
So-
is private.
Well, Anna rolled a 2 plus whatever her initiative is.
All right, so that would be a 5 for her.
I'll roll for Kiltash. He rolled a 5 plus
I'm trying to pull up wine.
plus 3, so he rolled an 8. Here, type it in there.
Natural
Tash, an 8, you
20,
said?
goodness.
Yeah, you know, ranger shit.
You're not going before the monk. Oh yeah, you already rolled a natural 20. Never mind.
Not bad.
Screw you.
What's your dexterity, Josh?
Yes, all of it.
You
got a
rolled a
20?
-1.
Wait.
it's a
Wynora rolled a
17.
-1.
I'm sorry. Just regular one. She's
Oh,
got a
no.
-1 modifier.
Okay.
Did you roll a 1?
I rolled a nat 20. The
Oh,
second one
Oh,
is
but you
Wynora,
rolled a
sorry.
1 for Wynora.
No, for Wynora, he rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2 minus
Oh,
1.
okay.
2 minus 1.
But I put the minus
I
1
can math.
instead of 1.
I know how to math.
All right, so we got Sly and Josh. And then Rican. All right, and Buck. Clan. Oh, okay. So the second roll, the 18 there, Rican, was for who?
That was mine.
That was before
No.
he added his initiative.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
gotcha,
So
okay.
yeah, 18 is my +2 for the initiative. Sorry.
Okay, all right. All right, still same place. All right, clan 14, and then we've got Russ with an 8, Anna, and then Stevie. All right. Okay. Top of the turn order.
Gotta love our meat shields going last, huh?
Yeah.
We got Kyle.
Perfect sense.
Well, I mean, I'm in the middle.
I was talking to the barbarian.
All right. So immediately, right off the bat, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Who? Everybody?
Well, Kyle at the
Everybody?
moment.
Okay.
Wisdom. What does a 22 get me?
22 is a success. So no effect.
Cool. I'm way out here.
Yep. So also,
Do I
you
even
may not know that any of this is going on.
That's what I was about to ask. Do I even know? Did I hear? Did like Clan let anything out when he saw the ghost, or
He didn't say that he did. So
saw the ghost?
I actually shivered and said, "What the hell?"
you would have felt like you're almost like a cold chill run over you, but I mean no more than that. So
Okay, so I can't actually see the ghost.
you can see it. I'm talking about Kyle's character,
okay.
Ariel.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
Well then, for my turn, I'm gonna walk down here next to Kai and go. Did it just get colder in here?
I love how the music stopped as you spoke. And then got back in. That was perfect, dude.
And is that a door right in front of us? Can I see?
That is a door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the
think
door's open.
So can
What's
I
your
see
what's your passive perception?
passive perception? I have a high wisdom. 16.
16. You would see something floating next to Mordecai.
Then
And
I
you
will,
you can see the wall through it on the other side of it.
then I will step in and go, "What's going on?" And I will pull my bow and arrow. And I'm sure at that point I probably wouldn't be able to take a shot or even really know what's going on. So
Okay.
I'll pull my bow and knock it and just try to figure out.
Yeah,
What's
if you need to shoot or not, right?
Yeah.
All right. Kyle, Elrond just walked past you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
yeah, that's not good. That's a 3 plus plus 3, so that's a 6.
Okay. You are frightened. For 1 minute.
I would point and go, that's not right. That's not
So-
supposed to happen.
So what was your roll though?
It's a 3.
Oh, you actually you age 1d4 times 10 years.
Well, that sounds
Wow.
familiar.
1d4 times 10?
1d4 times 10 is what it says.
Wow.
Wow.
So that's 30 years.
God. Okay, you age 30 years.
Luckily, Kai's a half elf, so
Luckily that didn't hit Ziri. Ziri would have just died.
just be gone.
Feathers.
Just
Just feathers. All right, you're kind of afraid immediately as you look through the door and see this thing, and also your back hurts a little bit. So
So he is now 53 years old.
Does he call us whippersnappers and tell us to get off of his lawn?
Well, luckily he doesn't have hair. It'd be a little gray by now. So,
he's craving
He doesn't-
grilled cheese and tomato soup.
And all of a sudden really wants to have dinner at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
it's way past my bedtime at this point. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put an S on the end of words inappropriately, like Walmart's, and
okay,
Those damn
you have
kids and their Tic Tacs.
you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of the fear is in line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to the source of the fear. So
Wow.
Oh, you are stuck there.
I'm winded
See-
anyway, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
he
to go
could
sit
run
down.
away.
So you're
Too old to
you're
run.
either frozen in place and can't move, or you're walking backwards like what?
He would just lock up. I'd just be standing there like, what? So yeah, that would be the only action I would do.
Okay. All right. So Rican, Stanasi, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Don't roll a 3 if I can give you a tip there.
What if I told you
You roll a natural 1.
I rolled the 1?
Oh no. Okay.
The Nazi dies.
So you
Bring
have
in
to
your next character.
you have to roll 1d4 times 100 years.
So
Is
This
first
is our
off,
first nat one of the campaign, right?
no, it's not actually. It's the second one. Roll. Make your other roll
okay.
first.
What is it again? It's 1d. Just do
100.
/R, right?
Yeah. So it's /R space 1d100.
Okay.
All right.
38. Let me bring up the board. Stand by for Titanfall. There's a 38. Choose one. I take 3d10 necrotic damage,
Oh man.
or I cast blindness on myself.
Dealer's choice.
I'm blind, guys.
So you guys see Sanasi put her hands up like this. You see this arcane magic come out, and it like shoots out and whips back and hits her right in the eyes. She grabs her eyes. Also, I need you to roll one. I need you to roll a d4.
Sir, what if I told you it's another one?
Another one
So
on a
you
d4.
need new
That's actually a
dice.
good thing. That's a good
I
thing.
think it means you only aged
Okay.
10 years.
You only
That's
aged
just
10 years.
Yeah.
Okay,
What race are you?
I'm a half elf.
Oh yeah, for us, yeah.
You're good.
30,
I don't have to
40 years.
re-roll. I don't have to re-roll on the 100, right? For this one, it's only on the 20-sided one.
Right. Only on the d20. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
So I am
Okay.
now.
So that is your action to cast that blindness on yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you do have movement, but you are afraid you cannot move closer
And you can't
to the.
And I
You
can't see. I can't willfully
This
move
is gonna
closer,
be the
right?
shortest
So-
campaign.
You cannot
So let me ask
willfully
you-
move closer. Yes, somebody
Let-
can
let
throw
me
you
ask you
at
this.
it.
Let me ask you this. If
Yeah.
I was to grab Wynora and be like, I need you to guide me, and Wynora moves closer,
Right.
I'm coming along for the ride. That's okay, right?
That would be a loophole, yes.
Okay, so I clumsily reach, and I clumsily
Hold on,
reach
hold
over.
on. It says as long as the source of fear is within line of sight.
You can't.
You
see
technically
shit.
can't see
Oh, I
anything,
can't
so
see
you have no
shit.
line of sight.
That's
So technically,
right.
you could move.
But you are afraid.
You're just.
You're kind of shaking a little bit, you know.
I'm gonna reach in the direction of Wynora because I know we were talking last round, so I know she's right next to me. I'm gonna grab her by the hand and say, I need you to be my eyes. And then I guess that's it. By the way, I'm 40 years old now, guys. I've officially entered my John Mellencamp stage.
All right, so it is now her turn.
Shit, Keltash. Can I roll for Keltash?
No, it's the ghost turn, not
it's the ghost's
Keltash's
turn.
turn yet. All right, so she is going to actually go through both of you, like go through Mordecai and Meridius, just pass right through you guys, and turn around and try to strike Meridius in the back. All right. So that's only a 10.
Diz, before you do anything, let me look. Oh, never mind.
My armor class is 19.
All right, so it kind of scratches against your armor, but it doesn't as you spin around to find her now behind you. All right, so that is her turn. And Meridius, it's your turn.
Well, if I address her, is that an action?
It is. It would. You can for a free action, you can talk for like 6 seconds. But if you're actually going to engage her for, I don't know, you can't really engage her for more than 6 seconds that way. So it would be a free action.
Okay. Well, from seeing everything that's already happened, I'm just going to try to attack her.
Okay.
So, that's a nat 20.
And nat 20. All right. All right. Roll your damage.
What are you, Daddy?
And on this, I'm going to go ahead and add my Divine Smite to this.
Okay.
Blow her up.
So my trident, so 1d6 plus 4. So that's a 5 plus 4, so that's 9.
Okay.
And then I roll a 1d8, which is a 6.
All right. Good damage.
Oh wait, no, it's 2d8. My apologies. So that's 9 plus 11, so 20, and then I guess that's what, 40 total.
So 11 total. So it was 8 plus another 3.
It was 6 plus 5.
6 and 5. Okay.
For the 2d8, and
Gotcha.
then it was 9 for the trident's hit initially.
All right. And you double all those dice, right?
Right, so that'd be 40 altogether.
So I usually don't let you just double it. You have to roll those dice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, multiple. That way it's completely random,
Right.
good or bad.
All right, so that's another 8 points with the trident.
Maybe
And
something
then-
good, maybe something bad.
Plus 4. So another 12 with smite.
All right, came out the same anyway. All right, Mordecai. Well, actually, is there anything else, Meridius?
No, I guess I'll stand right here between the ghost and the one that tried to possess to start with.
All right, Mordecai.
Okay, Mordecai is really freaked out right now, but he still knows he has to do something. He is going to go and he is going to move up here. And he's going to shakily take his dagger in his hand. And he's going to take the rusty dagger and stab it at the ghost.
All right. Roll for attack.
All right. Here we go. There we go. Dagger. That would be a 14.
14. That is a hit.
Wow. Okay, that would be. Is that a 2? Okay, 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Yep. He's like, did I do it? And then he just.
Yeah. You feel like it kind of recoils from you. Oh, you said 4. Okay, so that's actually. All right. Okay. All right. Keltash. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, both Buck and Clan, you actually need to roll those wisdom saving throws.
Oh, okay.
It won't really affect you attacking because you didn't have to move closer. But it would possibly affect Mordecai attacking because he had to move a step closer.
14.
14 is a success. And Meridius?
That wisdom.
Yep.
17 plus 1, so 18.
Yep, okay, good. All right, Keltash.
Does he have to do the wisdom saving first?
He
Just
needs
look
to do
where he's
the...
at. Yeah.
Let's see. Well, can't actually see the ghost, so not yet.
Okay. So he's Keltash in his voice. What
Yep.
are they getting themselves into? I guess I'm gonna go check, and then so I can't. Yeah, I'll put him over here. Yeah, next to Josh. Yep. And then so I'll go ahead and do the saving throw now.
Yep.
15.
15 succeeds.
Okay. I don't know what is his sheet available to me to look at?
He mostly has he has ranged attacks and he has a short sword.
Okay. So I'll have him get up on this side here,
Okay.
and then take out his short sword and attack her.
We can't get there quite, so he'd have to shoot if he's gonna.
Oh, he can't move up that one
No.
extra square.
That's
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's his
Okay.
limit.
All right, so I'll do his range attack then.
Okay.
14.
All right. So that is a 21, and that's a hit.
Okay.
So roll 1d10 plus 3.
1d10 plus 3. Is it the 10 one? Yes. 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage. All right. So as you fire the crossbow bolt through the specter, it turns and it just dissolves.
Is it gone?
And you guys don't see any sign of it. You wait
The
for
music changed.
like 5-10 minutes. Still no sign of the ghost.
All right, so as Keltash, I think we're safe, guys.
Did we kill the ghost? Or whatever it is you do to ghosts?
believe we did. Remind me, we've got to get you a better weapon.
Yeah, so far it's been lucky.
I guess that is true.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Nobody took any damage in that fight, right?
I mean, I'm blind now, but no, not damaged.
How long does the blind spell last?
I think it's
permanent, dude.
I don't know
Until
that
it gets reversed.
I don't think it's permanent. The blind spell is pull up the spells here.
It was blindness, right? Blindness,
Yeah.
deafness.
Yep.
1
It only
minute.
lasts for a
minute.
minute, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I could have made a Constitution saving throw at the end of my turn and been not blinded. Yeah. Well, now I know.
Now you know.
What,
And no one's half the
what were
battle.
we doing here again? I don't remember. It's like I forgot everything from the last couple of hours.
I think we were supposed to check to see if there was a ghost.
Yes, that is right. We were to check the ghosts because they were hearing strange noises out of the building.
There was a ghost.
And I couldn't see, but I don't see the ghost now.
I walk up next to Meridius, right?
Yep.
And put a hand on his shoulder and do you have any senses of darkness here?
Let's see. I will go ahead and cast Divine Sense again to see if it's
So-
really gone.
So you take your trident and put it on your back, and you kind of just grab your holy symbol and concentrate, and you just feel like your senses reach out around you, and you don't sense any undead.
It appears that the undead creature has left the building.
Should we go and tell the neighbor that we got rid of the ghost?
I mean, I guess we can go to discuss with the blacksmith probably in the morning. It's awful late tonight.
It is true. It is late. And I do not know about you, but Mordecai could definitely use some sleep.
Still nursing that hangover from the bar.
Well, between the hangover and fighting a ghost.
Did the ghost hurt you?
No, but she hurt my pants.
I don't have anything to fix that.
No, but I will need new pants. Then Mordecai turns to Meridius. Well, did you see Meridius? I took my dagger and I stabbed the ghost.
Did see that. It appeared that the ghost was trying to hurt you to start with. When it first
I know.
appeared.
I don't think she liked my joke.
I mean, in all fairness, it was a pretty bad joke.
But it wasn't nothing personal. I was just trying to make. Everybody else was making haha funnies, and I wanted to make a haha funny.
I don't think ghosts have that kind of humor.
I don't know. This is the first ghost I ever met. But let us go back to the room.
It was good to see that you don't have the same type of fear in your eyes that you did the first battle that we had.
I think if fighting a person that is already dead, it kind of elevated my confidence a little bit. Still scary though.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we do a little training? Me and you.
That's fine, but can we wait till in the morning?
Why not do it now? That way if we can rest afterwards if we are hurt. Also,
It is-
Meridius is here to help take care of us.
I would recommend outside of the house.
Oh, well, yes, of course.
Because
Yes.
if we didn't dispatch this ghost, it may
But
return.
It is sleepy time.
Good workout right before rest is always nice. You
Big
sleep
facts.
better.
Big facts.
Okay, fine. I will do this training with you.
I'm gonna when we go outside, I'm gonna take my bow,
Mhm.
set it down, and I'm gonna pull both scythes out and set them down, and I'm gonna go. You can use your dagger if that's what you are used to.
I do like my dagger. It is mine and it is rusty.
Very well.
Alright.
Let's train.
So you guys go right outside the abandoned house here, right? And they're
Mhm.
kind of sparring off.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
And-
everybody else doing?
So as they're walking out, I look at Winora and I thank her. Yeah, like thank you for being my eyes when I couldn't see. This was almost an unqualified disaster. Let's go see these guys spar.
She smiles at you.
I would go ask Ziri if I would explain, because would anybody have noticed my aging? I mean, because I'm a half elf, I probably wouldn't have that much different appearance.
And you're
Right. I mean, there would
bald-headed,
be-
So
I mean, you have to think 30 years would be a little bit of a difference. So
Yeah.
if you're, very perceptive, as Ziri would be, she would probably notice that something's off about you.
Is the age permanent?
That's what I was going to ask. Is the
Well,
aging
that-
permanent?
Kai wouldn't know, so that he would immediately. I would go to Ziri and ask her, "Do you know what happened to me?" Because Kai wouldn't understand.
All right. So who's rolling for Ziri?
Not I.
I can. I'll roll for Ziri.
All right. So let's see. This would be. I would imagine this would be an Arcana check.
Yeah. I don't have her sheet, but I'll.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay, I'll do the roll. On the dice, I got a 7.
7. So she's not sure. Kai, I'm not sure. We could go see someone.
Where I was a scribe for for part of my youth, would I have read anything about this?
Maybe you can roll an Arcana check.
Yeah, I haven't read shit.
he doesn't even know how to read.
I'm not gonna use that die. Keeps rolling 3s. I'm not gonna use it anymore tonight.
Stanasi, I mean, it happened to you. You could roll an Arcana check to see if you understand what happened. Or not. So,
I don't think he's there.
He may have had to step away.
So you guys are you guys are kind of sparring out front. So, is this hand to hand or what are we doing here?
I think he's using the dagger and I'm using my hands.
Okay.
If we're all leaving the house, Meridius would like to station himself to where he can watch the fight, but also
Mhm.
keep an eye on the house,
Okay.
just in case something happens.
I have 3 charges of uncanny dodge per day, Diz. I don't know if you're gonna want to play this out or not.
Be right
But
back.
I really just kind of want to, you know, push him. You know the older brother like teaching the younger brother how to box.
Yep.
Where you're like dodging strikes and tapping him on top of the head, and I want to do that and just kind of try to push him to see if
Alright.
he can lash out at all.
Let's play it out. All right, so you guys kind of take your stances, and who strikes first?
I'll just sit there and see what he does for a second.
Okay, so
do I come at you or what do I? This is.
I
don't want to
reach
hurt
up and
you.
just kind of tap him on the side of the head, just a quick like slap boxing almost.
Ew, what are you doing that for?
You've got to strike in a fight, and I reach up and do it again. You can't ask all these questions.
all right. Now
Okay,
both
I-
of you roll initiative to see who actually gets to strike first. Because
that would be
Mordecai's going to
6.
try to.
15.
All right. So
He goes
Mordecai
first.
attempts to like strike at you, but you actually get the first strike in.
Yeah, I'm not even like full force hitting him. I'm like slap boxing, just trying to see if I can irritate him enough to where he'll actually lash out.
Okay.
And, like try to get a good swing on me.
All right. So just roll an attack for no damage.
That is dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. So you kind of step in and kind of smack him on the jaw, and then roll your attack, Mordecai.
Okay. That'll be a 6.
6. So you just kind of grab his arm with your other arm and kind of slap him in the face, and then you kind of push him backwards.
Please stop it.
No, you must learn to defend yourself out here.
Don't like fighting.
While he's talking, I reach up and pop him again real quick.
Pop him again. All right. Roll an attack.
15.
15. All right.
Can I roll a different attack?
You can. You can roll whatever you want to.
Okay. All right. Okay, 15 hits me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mordecai is just, please stop it. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. And he starts just, you just notice his red seems to be getting redder. He just angry and he's like, please stop. And when he does that, he shoots his arms out. A firebolt comes out.
All right. Roll your attack.
It is a natural 1.
Natural. Well, that makes sense, right?
Yep.
All right. So he fires it, but he kind of falls down as he does it, falls backwards.
Can I dodge the fireball bolt and grab his hand right there as he's got it extended?
You can, yeah. So the firebolt actually just goes straight up in the air, and as he's falling backwards, and you grab a hold of him before he hits the ground.
Right there.
Just-
Did you see that?
What? I don't. What? What? Did you do that?
No, that was you. Try it
How
again.
does Mordecai do that?
Try it again.
Oh,
And I take him I go about 10 feet back, and let me see your dagger.
okay, but please do not lose it. It is family heirloom.
Nope. I take it and I'm holding it right in front of me, and I tell him, hit me with one of those, or I hit you with this.
But I don't know how to do it.
Hit me with one of those, or I hit you with this.
I didn't even know I could do it.
And I rear back and I start like I'm gonna throw it at him.
And he goes, please don't. And casts another fireball.
All right, roll your attack.
Okay, that is a 16.
That
A
hits.
16?
I use uncanny dodge. to half the damage.
You dodge
I'm
and
so
it,
sorry.
it kind of hits your side and singes you just a little bit.
I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that.
I walk back up and hand him the dagger.
Thank you.
I go, that is what you need to be doing. Do not be timid.
But I just think with the second time I ever did that, I
We will-
do not know.
I will continue to help you, but that is what you need to focus on. And I reach up to where my side is like hit, and I just pass my hand over it. And as I pass my hand over it, I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Kind of covering the wound back up.
All right, Stanasi, as you're watching this, roll an Arcana check as you're kind of thinking about what happened to you inside.
I think you're muted.
21, 18 plus 3.
Okay, so you recognize this as something that you've learned, that sometimes supernatural creatures like this can cause you to be afraid so much that it ages you, and that the only cure for this is greater restoration from a very powerful cleric, and it only will reverse the aging effect if you get it done within the first 24 hours.
So where are you at, Josh? You within shouting distance of me?
I'm sure I am. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all outside.
Yeah.
All right. So I call you over because you know, kind of noticed that you were standing still too.
Yeah.
And so did anything change with you?
I feel different. I can't. I don't understand.
So here's what I think happened. In my studies, I've come across this text that talks about these spirits and some of the things they can cause to people who are frightened. And I know I couldn't move, and I felt a little weird after I was unable to move forward. Did you have that same feeling? You couldn't move forward?
You couldn't have drugged me toward that. I've never been that afraid in my life.
So, what do you say it was called? This restoration?
Greater restoration.
Greater restoration. Okay. So, in my studies, we have to find a cleric. We have to find.
I would immediately point at Ziri.
Okay. Would you consider Ziri to be a powerful cleric?
Yes.
Okay. We
not the most powerful cleric, but yeah, she's fairly powerful.
All right. So can you have Ziri come over here? I'm like, Ziri, and I flag Ziri down.
Ziri comes over.
We'll let Clandis play Ziri.
Oh, okay.
No, gee, thanks.
You have been nominated.
Thanks. Okay.
Ziri,
Ziri's an owl again, right?
Yeah, Ziri's an owl.
So I would run over and go, you know this spell, don't you? There's a spell. She knows about a spell that I got really scared, and she got kind of scared, and you probably know a spell that would make the scary part of my brain feel better.
Ziri, have you heard of greater restoration?
Yes, I have.
Owl, not pigeon, but
No.
roll with it.
No.
I'm sorry.
No. Clandis is so dead.
Chat, can you clip that for me, please? Asking for a friend. The friend's name is Ziri.
Oh, man.
So in there, what happened? Josh, what's your character's name again? Sorry.
Kai.
Kai, that's right. So what happened to Kai and I is we were aged by that fear that whatever that spirit was instilled in us when we first saw it. And I know that we have 24 hours to reverse this, and the only way to do it is by having a powerful cleric cast greater restoration. Is that something that you know? Is that in your? I know you're a jack of all trades. Is that in your toolkit? You know.
I don't know that one.
Kai would, when Ziri says that, Kai would be a little devastated. I mean, you would see a little bit of the light in his eyes die when he realizes that Ziri is not powerful enough to do this.
All right, Clandis, the speech is real tight, like you're pulling your mouth in tight. She's real serious. And it's real short sentences, you know. Real. I can't believe you said that. Yeah, that's Ziri. It's all just like compacted.
I don't.
Also, owls go who, not cooing like a pigeon.
Well, I was trying to say.
I thought you were breaking down the song there for a minute, Kyle. Thought we were gonna hear what does the fox say.
Also, look in chat, Rican, for your clip.
Oh, thank you, sir. Need to go ahead and download that clip and send it to Ziri.
We'll need a more powerful cleric than I. Ooh.
That's not.
Oh my god.
Are you constipated?
Everybody says real tight face and short sentences, so that's what
That was not a short sentence either.
I need a more powerful cleric than I, because I'm not strong enough. I'm too weak.
Your face looked like you deep throated a lemon there. That's what it looked like.
Fine.
I used to watch a streamer on
somebody
D-Live
else
do that
does
all the
Ziri
time.
then. I refuse. I'm out.
I think you might just need a discount code. That's all. Get you to unlock access to Ziri. All right, so I look at Kai and I'm like, and I look at Ziri, whoever's playing Ziri now. Do you know anyone that we can? Okay. Do you know anyone we can get to in the next 24 hours?
Are we in the town?
You're still in Flint, yes.
So I mean,
It is in the middle of the night now.
I mean, the temple that I lived in before I was assigned to protect Ziri, and given the bag of unlimited cookies, which suddenly is not as enticing to me for some reason. So I would say yes. I'm from here. I think I don't know. I've always lived here. We could go to the temple.
No, is anyone going to be up tonight?
They're always awake. They wander around.
They usually live in the temple.
We should head to the temple.
So yeah, I would hurriedly start guiding them to the temple.
Okay, so you guys make your way
to the temple.
Oh my god.
We just have to make sure Anna sees all of this.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm dead.
She might come out of Georgia over this one. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
So
Upset.
So you guys make your way towards one of the largest buildings in Flint. It's a temple. It is towards the center of town. It looks similar to the temple, the Perpetual Pantheon that you saw in Mondovas. And it kind of puts you in the mind that they might worship the same gods here. So as you go up to the door, who's knocking on the door? Okay.
Me.
Okay, so you knock on the door.
So it should be fine.
And you wait. And like 2 or 3 minutes go by, and you knock again. You keep knocking. Finally, the door opens up, and this small halfling opens the door, and he's like rubbing his eyes. It looks like he's got on like a night robe or something, like pulled over,
like a dressing gown kind of thing.
Yeah, and he's rubbing his eyes. And says, "Do you know what time it is?"
Yes, it's very late. I'm Kai. You know me, don't you?
I don't know you. Should I know you?
I live here.
You live in Flint?
I live in the. Are we at the temple that I've lived in?
No.
Oh,
No. You.
sorry, I was
the temp-
confused.
The temple that you grew up in is in Adafus, which is way
Okay.
to the southeast of here. Yep.
So then, sorry, I'm confused.
Okay.
I would bring Ziri over then and say, she's a worshiper of Daenerys, and we need assistance.
Greetings, cleric of Daenerys. What can I help you with?
So I mean, I would hope Ziri would explain to them at this point what has happened and what we might need.
Go ahead, clan. Go ahead.
We need greater restoration.
Greater restoration. Why? I mean, no one seems to be harmed here.
We saw
One of my friends were aged by a spell. There's a ghost.
we saw a ghost. It was really scary. It was really scary.
They got so scared they aged.
Why are you closing your
It's
eyes?
bad.
She got the real hot face, you said.
You do your theory, I'll do mine.
All right. Come this way, and he leads you into the main chambers there, and he says, "One moment. Greater restoration is not my strong suit. I'll be right back." And he leads you guys in the main chamber, which is high ceilings, stained glass windows, lots of pews, kind of a pulpit up front.
I
I
would
look
be
at Kai.
Kai would be pacing at this point.
I
'cause
look at. There's children running amok in the background. I look at Kai and say, So where's your room?
I was confused. I don't live here.
What?
I'm scared. Leave me alone.
Kind of looking around.
I kind of lived in a room like that, and I would just point at a random room.
All right. So probably about 5 minutes goes by, and he comes back out, kind of opens the door to the side and says, they're over there. If you don't care to take care of them, and then take the payment, I'm going back to bed. And he closes the door, and a young lady walks out. She looks to be human, about 5'8" ish, very slender. She's also wearing kind of like a gown that you would throw on, at night if you had to get up and move around. So she walks over to you guys. Her hair is pulled back into like a ponytail, and it's blonde. And she walks over to you guys and says, "Hi, my name is Coletta. Did someone need a greater restoration?"
Kai would raise his hand, looking a little bit guilty. Yes, I saw. I think it was a ghost, and I couldn't move, and now my back hurts,
I see.
and her as well.
So the usually we take payment beforehand. Who has the payment?
At this point, Kai's
I
face
go-
would drop.
I go ahead and how much is payment?
For greater restoration, it is 450 gold pieces per individual.
Yeah, Kylie's face would just drop at this point.
It was how much?
450.
450.
What Tim, like we understand what gods these people are serving, right?
It looks there's definitely symbols of Lathander. There are other symbols around the side that would be in his pantheon.
Would any of them be in the 4 that I'm working with right now?
Yes. Let's see. Shantea would definitely be one of the.
I walk up and kind of showing my chest where it has the big tree or the hay bale with the sun coming up over it is the Shantea one. And I start to unwrap my scarf a little bit and I let my eyes glow and go, unfortunately we don't have very much gold, but I promise Shantea would bring blessings upon you if you were to help in our cause.
She kind of puts a hand up on her chest a little bit.
My eyes glow a little bit of that radiant light.
All right, roll a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage on that one.
Not great at persuasion. It's not a thing that I do. It's a +0, so 17.
17. Was that with advantage?
That was with advantage.
Okay. She's like, well, I might be able to lower the price some. I mean, what can you afford?
I look around and we haven't gotten paid yet anything, right? How much do we have coming in when we turn in this job and when we finish the other?
Well,
I wasn't here last time.
the job for the blacksmith is an actual payment.
Oh, it's not.
We're getting discounted on items and
Okay.
runic upgrades.
Okay.
So the other one, you were going to get 50 gold pieces per fin recovered. And if you bring back a live specimen, they were going to give you 300 gold, a dead specimen 150 gold, and then they were going to pay you 500 gold is the baseline, and it could be more depending on how good the information you bring back is.
Unfortunately, right now we don't have much, but we're going to be working with the town, and we have some jobs that we've done. We can surely bring by some as a tithe once we get paid.
Who are you working for?
The captain of the guard, and I turn to Meridius because I feel like he would be the one to remember the name.
We're working with Commander Calder.
Oh, yes, Commander Aubrey. So he's trusting you on a important mission?
We've been tasked to go to the marshlands.
So what is the urgency of the Greater Restoration? You said it aged you?
If they do not, and you're muted, Freakin'. Oh, maybe not. It looked like you were trying to talk and nothing was coming. I believe they said that if it wasn't cast on them within 24 hours, it would become permanent.
Oh, so you've encountered a ghost then? A spirit?
I would go.
Yes, I stabbed it with my dagger.
Yes, it was quite terrifying. I couldn't move.
She kind of looks like she wants to help you guys, but you kind of get the feeling that she might have gotten in trouble for something like this before, and she's just kind of unsure on whether.
Kai would walk over to her and he has like 15 gold pieces. he would unclip his money, and he said, this is all the money I have in the world, and it's nowhere near enough, and we are just asking for your charity. And he would set the bag of gold in her hand.
Okay, as you do that, she kind of grabs your hand and grips it and says, I understand. And you feel like the years are going backwards and you're getting younger as she's holding your hand and looking into your eyes, and you see these sparks of like blue energy in her eyes. Just
Kai just fell in love right then.
and then as she pulls her hand back away, you feel like, you feel a lot younger all of a sudden. So, I must have accidentally done something there. I'm sorry.
He would realize when he would kind of bow, and he would blush, and he would step back kind of quickly, and under his breath, oh, thank you so much. And he would kind of step back, kind of behind someone else almost.
So, was he the only one?
No, and I would.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
And no, I would raise my. Say I also suffered slightly, not as bad as my friend here. As well.
And she kind of reaches out for your hand and kind of takes it and says, understand that even though I have a good heart, it sometimes gets me into trouble, and anything you guys could do to repay the church would be appreciated. As she's holding your hand, and you see the same thing going on, and you feel the 10 years kind of roll back off you.
Thank you. We will be back and make sure the church is taken care of.
Okay.
I reach up to take her hand in like a handshake.
Uh-huh.
And if she reaches out and grabs my hand, what is your name?
My name is Coletta.
Coletta. I will make sure that the next time I'm in front of Shantae, she knows of the work you've done for us today.
Thank you, and bless you. May Lathander's light shine upon you during your mission.
Yeah. And I wrap my face back up real quick.
Okay. She shows you to the door and locks it as you guys leave.
Mordecai thinks to himself, and he's like, I think there's something about Lathander in my book.
You want to share?
No,
No. Okay.
I have not got that far yet.
Slow reader.
Understandable.
As we're walking wherever we're going, I would try to pull Mordecai aside.
Yeah. So you guys are walking back, I guess, to the inn?
I would believe so.
Probably.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
But I would pull Mordecai aside as we're walking, just have a little moment. And Mordecai,
Yes.
I will help you in any way that I can as you're learning. But if fate and the gods have brought us together, there are tasks that need to be done. I will help you with yours, and you will need to help me with mine. And to do that, you've got to grow strong.
Okay, I will do my best to help out everyone as much as I can.
Training tomorrow?
Sure.
All right.
I will try not to blow you up.
We'll keep Meridius around.
Good idea.
So you guys go back to the inn, and unless there's anything else, you go to sleep.
I want to address Toril before me and him step into the room.
All right. Okay.
That's kind of want to pull him aside as everybody else goes in before we go through the door.
Yes, Meridius?
I just want you to know that I'm not sure what secrets you hold and are keeping from the rest of the group. But twice in that house, I sensed what you were.
And?
Even though you keep yourself concealed. It is not my secret to pass on to the others. So until you make it public, I will keep it to myself. But I'm just letting you know that I have a sense of what you are.
I have no problem with the group knowing what I am. My problem is my kind has often been treated differently in the realms. Whether that's out of fear or out of worship. I'd rather not have that public for everyone.
Well, with the amount of uniqueness in our group, I say we all get treated a little differently.
You're probably right. It's probably why the gods saw fit to bring us together.
I'm not sure if my God chose me to find y'all due to the fact that of us being brought together, or the fact that I may need the added assistance in my quest. But like I said, I will not mention it to the others. You have that to do on your own.
And as I've said, I do not mind the others knowing what I am. I'd just rather not get out of our group.
Well, I would say that the only one that I would be worried about that may be timid enough to say anything would be Mordecai. Only because he's new to all of this.
Mordecai has a lot of strength in him yet, though. He might surprise all of us.
Because I'm fairly certain Kai probably already knows.
Kai and Ziri, and of course Wynora. They know.
Well, I guess we better get in and get some rest. We have a mission in the morning.
Let's do it.
And with that, I'll go ahead and start walking into the room.
Sure. All right. So it is kind of late in the evening. It's probably well after midnight at this point. So if you want the full long rest of, the 8 hours of resting, so you would probably have to sleep in just a little bit, and you wouldn't get a real early start on leaving. All right, but as it becomes the next morning, we're going to go ahead and take just a real quick break and see if we can get some other people to join up on here, if we can. And then we'll be right back in just a couple minutes. So we'll take a break. I'm going to take a real quick break and then come back and just pull the video if if anybody in chat wants to ask questions or anything. So, all right. So be back shortly.
Well, I mean, I was telling Regan, when y'all left, I was like, I told Diz I have no problem staying with chat because I don't ever really get up and leave my headset or my PC. I said, but they won't ever fully know that I'm here because I don't have a camera for them to know if I'm here.
Hey, I just want to tell you, we've got 1 follow and 1 like on Facebook so far.
Nice.
What? We're Facebook famous.
Exactly. Prepare for our conquering of the world.
Now, I'm going to start eating a fruit roll up, so we'll see if we can get any more likes and follows.
Oh,
There you
There you
go.
go.
uh-oh.
D&D ASMR.
Exactly.
Yeah, I need you to record this shit.
Hey, and I just want to put it out there that we did not take the item that Wynora and Stanasi were talking about taking when we left the house.
Is it true?
What item?
The bearskin rug.
Oh yeah, we did not take the bearskin rug.
The item that caused such controversy and comments.
If I can be honest, I think that's why Anna's not here tonight.
Probably. I mean, we did go in the house and then laid it bare.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
So the blacksmith is gonna give us runes for taking care of that ghost?
No. He's going to give us discounts on runic upgrades and discount on armor and weapons and gear.
Oh. 'Cause I was like, I have a bow right now that could that a rune could go into.
Which we may very well be able to, have some money to do so once we get back from our mission.
That's
I
true.
don't remember how many runic slots it was. Do
One
you?
slot.
It was only one, right?
Yeah. And I also have a dagger that's a 1 slot that I picked up off of a knoll.
You can upgrade that rusty dagger.
That is true.
Pretty
Well,
The rusty dagger has
replace
a
it.
runic slot in it?
No.
Replace it,
the dagger that I have, I could give it to Mordecai and he can get it slotted.
I don't think Mordecai needs that dagger anymore.
I mean, he may feel safer with it.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Reekin, look
What?
up number 8.
Look up number 8. It's probably not updated because they update it every 5 entrants.
I don't want to ruin it for Buck because Buck sounds like he's gonna listen or he's gonna watch later. And this is a match that actually matters. I'm gonna text you a tagline though.
Okay.
Clan, do you want in?
Sure.
Is it somebody recent?
Nope. It is one of your favorites though.
Is it who I'm thinking it is right now?
I'm going to guess you weren't able to get a hold of her.
Nope.
Check and see if
Tagline coming in.
If anybody has like a smoke signals you can send or anything, where
you try.
I was gonna say, I think y'all
Geltash.
exhausted
Huh?
all means.
he said he would join as soon as he got home. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Reekin. The
Like it.
best older cousin
Mhm.
in WWE. Well, no. The Rock is the best older cousin in WWE.
Yep.
So the second best.
So number 8.
Yeah.
So while we are, oh never mind.
you guys want to get started back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's here,
I'm down.
Let's go.
and fruit roll up is consumed.
If you want the fruit roll up video, you guys have to subscribe to onlyfans.com/Dr. Diz_DM.
He was actually live while eating it, so they could just watch the VOD.
I mean,
But
that's
that's just a preview.
That was the be right back
that's
thing
the
though.
preview. Yep.
Oh,
Was it?
no, he's been off the Be
Oh,
Right Back since he got back.
Yep. That was
alternatively.
that was the preview. If you want the fruit roll up after hours video, then
Guys, that was just a preview on the OnlyFans. He eats fruit by the foot.
That's right. You ready for some D&D After Dark?
oh,
And he chews on. And he chaws
One
on.
of the D's doesn't stand for dungeon. You know what I mean? The other one does stand for dungeon, though.
I mean, if this were not, if Awkward Tyson were in our game, it would be Dicks and Dimples, right?
goodness. All right.
Damn.
And I'm done with you guys. Good night, everybody.
Were you there with it?
No.
Were you not there? I thought you were there for that one, Rican.
I don't think I was.
When he had the guy come in chat and was like, "I would like to put my to your dimples,"
Gosh. Okay.
and Tyson was like, "I don't even have dimples."
On that note, subscribe to onlyfans.com/Clan Diesel. He has all the dimples.
But when you
Please.
subscribe, use code "It's Me Rican" for 10% off.
That's right.
You used to be able to use the code Big Slide TV, but not anymore.
But we broke our affiliation.
Wow.
I thought it was we used to be able to use that Sly Guy, and then he changed, and he hasn't got his affiliate back yet.
Well, no, so the code has never been "It's that Sly Guy." Anytime I've ever gotten a code because I knew that I wanted to change, I've always gotten code Sly Squad
Oh,
because the community will always be called the Sly Squad. But I didn't lose my affiliate because I rebranded. I lost my affiliate because I refused to resign.
Oh crap, guys! Guess what?
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 Beth McConnell is watching.
I'm not sure. What it is. Hi, Beth.
That is.
Amazing.
Hi, Beth.
I have a thinking it's our big boss.
Oh,
Hi, Beth.
Beth, I hope you're doing well this fine Sunday evening. These two upstanding gentlemen are class acts, and your organization is better for having them.
It's true.
Damn straight.
Could not be a better representation.
All right, let's kick the tires and light the fires.
All right. So, all right, next morning, you guys wake up. You kind of slept in, so you lost like half the day. So you know it's about roughly a little over 100 miles to the marshland. So, you guys want to proceed?
How's our stock? Are we good with supplies?
You're good with supplies on rations and stuff. Just
Oh, we went shopping when I was gone. Did anybody think to get a skinning knife?
I'll be
For me?
honest with you, I did not.
No.
Okay. I knew I needed a skinning knife and a woodworking kit to be
So, I
able
mean,
to
we're
start
not-
fletching arrows and skinning my game.
We're not gonna leave town right away, right? We're gonna go check
Now
in
we're
with
going to the
blacksmith.
marsh. I can get that later.
I'm talking about going to the blacksmith and seeing if he heard any more noises after what we did in the house.
Oh, did he go back to the house that night?
He's the neighbor, so he might have heard noises
and,
or did.
So that house, Sly, is literally right behind the blacksmith's house. They
Gotcha.
touch.
Could we check with the blacksmith after we get back?
Where's the blacksmith in regards to where we have to go for the marsh?
So the blacksmith is in town.
in
we can-
town. So,
But
yeah.
is it on the way towards the marsh, or is it like backtracking in the different direction?
It would be. Hold on, let me look at the map.
So, because we're heading west out of town.
Yeah.
Correct.
So if the blacksmith is west, we could always stop on the way. If it's, east, south, or north, well, then we can come back tomorrow or when we get back.
It wouldn't be too far off the trail to go over. So it's up to you guys.
What do y'all want to do? I'll leave it at that.
I'm fine with either.
Meridius, what do you think? Should we stop at the blacksmith or give it a couple of nights and see what he says when we return?
Should probably wait and check in when we return
I agree
Enough for
with
me?
Meridius.
because we don't have the gold really to do much of anything. At least when we fill the contract with the commander, then we have more options of things we can do.
Maybe we should get a skinning knife on the way out of town. That way I can cleanly get the fins that we need to get the money that we want. We don't
It is
want to
not a bad idea.
We don't want to accidentally destroy the fins trying to get them off.
I mean,
Some of
you
us
could
are
use my
little.
dagger.
It's got to be a little bit of a nicer. It's a thinner blade. It's very sharp.
Okay, I'm just saying, if you need to use my dagger, you're more than
It's
welcome.
not as rusty.
Well, let us hurry. We are going to use daylight.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere on the way out of town that we could stop and get that skinning knife?
Yeah,
Diz?
I mean, the blacksmith might actually sell one. It's possible. Or it's probably just like a general trade store. If you don't want to go by there.
When I went to the blacksmith, you said there was a trade shop close by.
Mhm.
Because I went there
See.
too.
Let's
Yeah.
on our
I
way
have
out
to
of
look at
town.
the
Let's hit
name
the
here.
trade shop.
Yep, the Road Heart Supply Shop. All right, so you guys swing by the Road Heart Supply Shop, and inside is the male halfling that runs the shop. I think I said he had red hair and just, I think, some freckles and, standard height for a halfling. And he's back behind the counter. So, you looking for a skinning dagger, you said?
Yes, and if you have it, maybe just a nice set of woodworking tools.
All right. So, I don't remember. Do you remember, Buck? Does it address the price for those?
Player's handbook.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I can't find it readily real quickly here, so
Tools are 8 gold.
It says leather workers tools and wood carving tools should be on page 154 of the player's handbook.
right, so let's look there. Venturing gear.
And it says the skinning knife should be on page 149.
Yep. The digital versions don't work quite like that with the pages, I don't think. So you said the woodworking tools was like 8 gold?
Yeah.
Then I would think the skinning knife wouldn't be. It'd probably be a lot less than that. We could say like 2 gold. Since I can't find it right off here.
Does anybody have like 4 gold I can borrow?
I go ahead and give you the gold that you need.
Then I would give him the gold.
Okay. He gets the items, which he has plenty of, and passes them along to you. So you guys making this trip on foot, or?
Is there any way that we can maybe procure some horses?
Yes, there's a stable actually just near the north gate there.
I think perhaps we should go by and get horses. It would make the trip better. Maybe even the wagon. That would be excellent. I love wagons.
I hate to kill your buzz, Mordecai, but those tend to be a little more expensive.
Well,
am
I
I wrong?
said maybe. I didn't say that we could definitely get one, but maybe. You never know.
I'm talking about the horses.
Oh, the horses. I don't know. I don't have a horse. But we can try. Maybe they offer a rental.
A wise man once sang me a song about a horse.
Was that? What are you going to sing the song? Or what?
Well, I just felt like sharing.
Very well.
According to my father, a relative of mine one time went through a desert on a horse with no name.
What was the horse's name?
He didn't have one. That is what I'm saying. But let us go try to find a horse.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
So-
Mr. Blacksmith, for pointing us to the way.
Did you say the north gate?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
north gate. Yep.
Well, that is.
There's not a western gate, so
Oh, we go out the north gate to go west.
you're either
Okay.
north or the south gate.
Gotcha.
There is. It's kind of like the northwestern gate, you know.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you guys make your way to the gate, and the stable is actually on the outside of the gate, and they do have quite a few horses. The prices are a little steep for you guys. Like a normal horse would run you like about 50 gold.
Like just one horse?
Yeah, this would be to like purchase the horse, and then you could sell it back when you come back. So if you
So we
wanted
can't
to.
rent the horse.
No,
Can
there's
I-
probably no
can I
guarantees that
try
you're
it?
going to bring it back. So
Can I try talking to the horseman?
yeah, it's just a human. Just a hardworking guy. Just looks like wearing flannel shirt, overalls.
Hello, Mr. Stable Person.
Yeah, you're looking for a horse.
I'm, as you can see, looking to perhaps procure many horses, as many as I can. I was looking over your pricing, and I was wondering perhaps maybe we could get a bit of a discount, since we are actually needing the horses for official city business.
Hmm. You can roll for persuasion with disadvantage on that one.
With disadvantage, yes.
So
He
the
doesn't like government. That's why his stable's just outside the city walls. Plan, come on.
I guess
It's in the county, so
persuasion. All right.
City cops can't do anything there. You got to call the sheriff. The sheriff's nowhere near here.
so what you're saying is by the
Okay,
time they get out here, we're
so
already gone. If we take these horses.
That is an
If
11.
we just kill him and take the horses.
an 11. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, without some type of documentation showing that you're working for the commander, then I mean I can't really help you.
Dad.
Are you sure? I mean, we're working for the captain of the guard to try to go and into the marshlands and take care of some problems.
What kind of problems?
Okay, I turn around and go. Did
At
he
which
say
point-
Knowles?
Meridius is going to walk up beside Mordecai.
Ah, Meridius. What was the problem? What we were hired to do?
We have been tasked by Commander Calder to go and ascertain the threat that you are dealing with as a city inside the marsh. He informed us that y'all have lost a few soldiers and merchants and travelers.
Yeah. Roll
I am
for a
sure-
persuasion check, Meridius, with advantage.
Alright, so that's 12 plus 5, so 17.
17. You know, actually, I think one of my cousins has actually gone missing out near the marshes. How long are you going to be gone?
Pretty much as long as it's going to take us to make the travel, gather the information requested for the contract with the commander, and return.
I am sure that the city or the guards will pay you for the horses if we were not to return.
All right. Usually I charge 50 gold per horse. What I would do is I will let you take them for 10 gold each. As long as when you come back, if you have my cousin with you, we'll call it even. You don't have my cousin with you, you pay me the rest of the money. And if you've injured any of the horses, you'll pay for that too.
So what do you guys think?
When it comes to having your cousin with us, we can't promise that when we find him that he'll be dead or alive.
That is true. We will do our best for alive. But
I love
we
Mordecai.
will-
I'm
Bring
not
back
saying
body?
that we will harm your cousin, but what we're going after may have already done so.
I understand that. So just giving his family peace of mind would be well enough.
Well,
So
what is
Bobby
your
is okay.
cousin's name, and what does he look like?
His name is. Hang on. His name is Berton.
Berton?
Yep. Looks kind of like me. Same nose. Except he has blue eyes, and his hair is more more blonde than mine. He's quite a bit younger. Say he's about, I think he's 10 years younger than me. Same type of build, just a little shorter.
So roughly you, just a little bit different here.
Is there any defining features or tattoos or scarring or anything in case we find him not living?
Don't mention the not leaving part.
No, he always had like a necklace he wore. Just odd. It's just a little cheap thing. It had like a little blue gemstone on it. I think some girl gave it to him or something. So
Okay. Blue eyes, blue gemstone, look like you, but maybe a little bit younger. Okay, got it. Okay, so 10 gold a piece, right?
Yep. How many horses do you need?
Has everybody got the 10 gold?
I used all of my gold to get the
Yeah.
stuff to get the fins.
Kai's dead broke, remember?
I have 5 gold.
I have 10 gold.
He
That
gave
is
all of
I
his
have.
money to the pretty girl in the temple that made him feel better.
Did she
And
did
that's
she
all I
take
get from it.
she took the money?
I put it in her hand, and Diz didn't say that she didn't accept it. So
Okay.
Yeah, she took that 15. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So I have 10 gold. I'm sure Meridius has 10 gold. That's 2 horses.
How much does Ziri and Keltash have?
But it's true there is the other people in our party. Yes. How much gold do you
Let's
have?
look.
Why Nora has 9 gold and 99 copper. So what is that? 1 gold, 1 copper piece away from
Yeah,
10
one
gold.
copper
I
piece
can
away
give
from 10
1
gold.
copper piece, so I can put in 5 gold and 1 copper piece, and then
So
we have
may
15.
be-
and then
Are the horses big enough that we can double up on him?
Yeah.
he
you
looks
can
at
double up
Winora
on 'em.
holding the battle axe, the warhammer.
Yeah, even she could double up, I think. So
Okay, so Meridius gives his 10 gold.
So we need 4 horses then for the 8 of us.
Yeah. Why Nora gives her 9 with the silver piece with the or her 10 with the copper from what's your character's
Sanasi.
name? Yeah, Sanasi. So that's another horse. We need 2 more horses if we can come up with it.
So the question is, would the others give up their money or not?
Stevie
I-
would.
Ziri won't.
the only
Ziri
the
won't.
only fair way to do this is to roll for it, right? So
Yeah.
we'll
Why
go.
Nora would. Keltash, I don't know, and Ziri probably would not.
yeah,
Ziri would definitely not. She thinks she
All
could
right.
just fly there. Keltash would be the only one to roll for.
Yeah.
Okay. Or yeah, Ziri would probably fly. So
Yeah,
so we're thinking Keltash only here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Call it high or low. High,
High.
he pays. Okay. Low he doesn't. Is that what you want?
Over 10,
Yeah.
like a death saving throw. Over 10, he pays. Under 10 and under, he fails.
So I rolled a
doesn't?
15. So yep.
He pays
All right. How much gold?
10
Spending
gold.
that money.
How much does
10
he
gold.
have?
Well, I don't know if
that's
he's
good.
going to
How
tell
much?
you that, but he does have 10 gold.
We have 3. Mordecai bought 1.
Clan
Wynora
bought one.
1.
Clan bought one too.
That's Mordecai.
Yes,
yeah,
I
did
have a horse
Meridius,
now.
did Meridius buy one?
I don't know. Buck, did
I
Meridius
was,
buy
I was
one?
waiting to see how much we had total because
Oh.
just to see what was going to happen. Not that I'm opposed to buying one. I was just seeing how many
Yeah.
much we were going to need total.
I mean, we need 4, so if Meridius buy one, that's the 4th one, and we're good to go.
So there is a wagon for 35 gold.
So
But we would say roughly about 5 gold for it.
I mean, I can throw the 5 gold in for the wagon.
How many
Okay.
horses would we need to pull the wagon?
1 horse can pull it, but if you do 2, it can probably pull more weight.
So if we do 25
if-
gold, we can
If
get the
I put
wagon
my horse
and 2 horses.
If I put my horse on the wagon and someone else puts a horse on the wagon and somebody else puts the 5 gold on the wagon, we can get the wagon.
Can the wagon
Can
carry,
the wagon carry
more than
everybody?
4 of us though?
It can carry up to 400 pounds, but with 2 horses pulling it, we'll say it can pull a little bit more than that. So we'll say another
to-
half, so about up to
to
600
400.
pounds.
That's like 3 of us.
You guys weigh that much?
You're literally losing people by putting them on the wagon.
Okay, forget the wagon. They do a setup. I don't like this.
4
Maybe
horses.
maybe we should combine even if we combine the horses with it. So the horses can pull 480 pounds apiece, and the wagon adds another 400. So we'll say
Or
That's like
let's
1,600
say-
pounds.
960 plus 400. So
That's
That's almost
So-
1,400 pounds.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
should be able to
Probably-
move fine.
that's
that-
probably enough for all
that makes
of
the
us.
most sense, right? So
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
regard, I would say have Caltash keep his money.
Yeah, have Keltash keep his money because Wynora
Okay.
would
We
pitch
need what?
in.
We need 25 or 35 for the two horses in the
I'll
wagon.
take care of the one horse.
I will take care of horse.
I take care of the wagon. Wynora will keep the money.
Okay,
And we get the wagon.
that would be good because now we could also any dead bodies of villagers, we could always have the horses bring back in the wagon while we walk.
Not to mention the dead bodies around the stable gang.
He understands that families need to be able to have peace of mind. Now, if there are other villagers or workers out there, we can bring them back to their families to give them peace as well.
Does anyone here know how to drive a wagon?
I is standing in the corner right now, eating a cookie because he feels like the cookies are relevant again.
'Cause I do not. I mean, I can try.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say I can try. I'll roll for animal handling. If you want this.
I mean, I've done a little bit with the horses, but you know.
I mean,
these are well trained horses. I mean,
Okay.
I-
they're
will
pretty much
drive.
going to go on their own. I mean,
I am pretty okay at handling animals.
Oh. Do I know how to get to drive?
You
That wasn't why I thought you were going, oh.
So we get the wagon and two horses and we set off.
yep.
I thought that conversation is taking a dark turn.
Zeri's
Run
just
out of
like,
meat, guys.
How long would it take us in a wagon?
Still gonna take
Let's
two-
see.
That took us 2 days at least. Right?
are
Yeah,
we
probably
doing
2
Oregon
days.
Trail rules?
And somebody has to die of dysentery.
So the horses can travel 60 miles a day.
So yeah, it's
So-
gonna take 2
So-
days.
2.5,
days.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
because we've already lost. We probably lost another quarter of a day standing around arguing about
Yeah.
golden horses.
Well, we're not actually heroes, guys.
I mean, yeah. If it's say it's Monday, we're looking at Wednesday morning because we're only gonna make it there at the end of the second day if we're lucky.
So you can travel up to 8 hours a day without, risking exhaustion from traveling. So it's
We
just,
probably do not want to travel at night.
Yep.
So
No,
let
let's
us
not travel
go
at
and
night.
get on the road so that we don't lose any more daylight.
all right. So you guys set out with the horses and the wagon. You got two
Yes.
horses and a wagon, right? So
Yes.
you travel for 8 hours that day, and you kind of have to go north because there is like a ridge that you have to go around. You have to go up near kind of the coastline to get, kind of around that ridge. And so probably at the end of the first day, you're over near the shoreline, and you kind of camp out near, overlooking the ocean, to the north side of Oss there.
I would like to while Nora and everybody. Well, while Nora is setting up camp, I would like to go hunt.
Why, Nora?
While Nora is setting up,
Why,
I'd like to go
why.
hunt for dinner.
Okay, so I think you roll stealth, right?
Sure, I roll whatever you tell me to, Diz.
It is. I think that is. Buck can back me up on that one. I think he rolls stealth.
Yes, it is.
And
stealth.
then I think there is a second roll to see what he actually gets.
23 on my stealth.
All right. So his first roll is to see if he can stealthily acquire a game,
Mhm.
and then his roll anything over the DC of what he's hunting. So anything 5 over, he gets an extra gain of whatever he gets. But if he rolls a percentile dice and gets 95, then he stumbled across an entire group of them and he gets them all.
So I need
So-
to roll percentile.
What was your stealth check?
23.
23. So that's
Right.
probably 5 over.
And you have him, let's see. What's he going after? There's 5 choices, but looks like it depends on how close he is to the forest.
Let's see. Pull up the document here. Oh, actually, I've got it in my notes here. Hunting. All right, so game. All right, so it would be anything in the forest or meadows. So you could hunt the 3-tongued lizard, the twin-winged pheasant, the growling hopper,
The 3-ton lizard.
3-tongued.
3-tongued.
Dang.
Like, I was like, that's a T-Rex, and I don't think we want to take one of those on.
Yes, the 3-ton lizard. Let's hunt a dinosaur, please.
That's what I thought he said. Like, holy shit, this just got
Okay, the
serious
DC on
here.
that one is only a 5, so you get
Oh,
at least
no.
2 of those.
No, I was. What are the bigger ones? I'm trying to feed a group of 8, so I would be trying to get something of substantial size.
The hopper or the squirrel?
Yep.
Let's go with the squirrels.
Okay,
Squirrel meat's good
so the
That's a
squirrels,
7.
there can be up to a D6 of them in the. So I rolled, and there is 5 of them that you find. So you definitely kill 2 of them. Roll a percentile to see if you get. I think he has to get 95 or above, right?
Correct. Yep.
If you get 95 or above, you kill all of them.
I got a 95 on the dot.
All right, you kill all 5. That is and you have the scanning knife, so you get you only get like it comes in fractions, so it is for each kill you get 1/10 of a hide, so you have 5/10 of a hide at this
Yeah.
point, and you
Okay.
killed. They're 2 pounds each, so you get 10 pounds of
pounds.
meat.
Nice.
So you have to keep track of. You have 5/10 of a pelt and 10 pounds of squirrel meat.
Squirrel meat, and I'm just.
And you can actually hunt twice
fractions.
during a long rest period, so you can do that 2
Oh.
times if you want to.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that again then.
Okay.
But I mean, can he hunt and still get a long rest though?
He can in these rules
Okay.
that were improvised rules that we're doing.
Okay.
You can do your profession thing. Some of them let you do it twice, like hunting.
Okay. I just
I
want to
think-
make. I just didn't want him to have a level of exhaustion tomorrow.
Skinning
Yeah.
and hunting are paired, right? So I could go.
They are, yes.
So I can skin hunt and I can still do my fletching arrow shafts and stuff.
You probably can't do both of those
Not-
in a long
not
rest.
today,
Yeah.
but because you can only have 2 professions,
Right. Yeah.
so I could. Okay.
You
Yeah.
can only do
Well-
one profession in a day, I think, right?
You have a gathering profession, you have a production profession.
Yep.
You could
So-
do both of them within a long rest, but hunting takes you 2 hours apiece.
Oh, so I couldn't do. Yeah, so I couldn't hunt again.
Well, if it says it takes him 2 hours.
Yes, each hunting
Okay,
session is 2
So
hours.
you have to get at least 6 hours of rest for it to be a full long rest. So
Yeah, so no,
Yeah.
I couldn't hunt again and
Yep.
be good. So I'll just take the 10 pounds. I mean, that's a lot of meat that'll last us today and tomorrow.
all right. So you go back and rest. So you guys doing a watch or you just
And his XP gain, you said he killed 5, so that's 6 XP on his hunting XP
Yep.
bar.
So that puts me at 14.
Yeah, we would do watch because we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I would watch with Ziri because after the last time, I would never let her be alone on watch again.
Okay. Your aged wisdom is telling you that you should do that, right?
Well, last time
that you earned there for a moment.
yeah, I mean, well, and last time I didn't, and she got and they got attacked on her watch. So
Yeah.
So.
All right. So
You also need to mark down, Sly, that you are an apprentice level hunter now.
Okay.
Because it takes 10 XP to get to apprentice level. So you're at 14 XP, you're at level 2 now. So now you can hunt level 2 things, yes.
Cool.
Yep. You can hunt goats and spitting snakes.
Oh, we gonna get some goat meat,
Nice.
boys.
Get some snake meat.
I hope it ain't bad.
I'll get some snake meat, and then I'll skin the snake and get y'all some snake skin boots.
You also kill turkeys.
Yeah, Real's a country boy.
Elreal has always had to survive on his own.
All right. Is anybody else doing anything else, like profession wise or anything?
I can't. I wasn't able to acquire my stuff. You made it too high of a goal point.
Okay.
No.
I have
Hey.
to wait.
I bring the meat back and go, Mordecai, didn't you cook at the Adventurers Guild?
I did some cooking. I wasn't the head cook, but I helped out in the kitchen and then I cleaned a lot.
I have some, and I hold out 10 pounds of meat that I just went and got.
That is a lot of meat.
Do you want to cook up some dinner? Maybe.
Yes, I will. I will definitely cook it up. Okay. Do we have a speak or something that I can cook with, or?
We could probably set up like a
Campfire.
little campfire setup.
Okay, I will get everything ready. This the wait your taste buds will be on fire.
So I set up the campfire like you would set up for cooking, but then I look at him and go, Mordecai,
Yes.
light it.
Let me get my thing.
No.
Well, you don't want me to use the firebox?
Light it.
Oh, you mean with the
Yes.
oh. Okay. Stand back. I do not want to hurt you.
Keep your eyes open. Look at your target.
Okay. All right. Here I go. And he takes a few steps back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fire. You need to light the thing on fire. Yeah. And with that, he casts firebolt.
I'd say this time nothing happens. You try to do it and it's just like nothing comes out.
I don't know what happened. Okay, let me try it again. So I take it and I go, you'll do better this time. Fire!
Still nothing.
I take my bow
Yep.
I don't know what's
and I
wrong.
draw an arrow and point it right at him.
Yep.
And as he turns around and goes, it's not working. Do not hit me.
Light the fire, Mordecai,
Oh,
or I loose the arrow.
seriously?
Seriously, light the fire.
Please light the fire.
So this time you cast firebolt.
Did it work? You smell something? Are you dead? Are you on fire? I'm so sorry. Fire.
Open your eyes.
Okay.
So
Alright, I'm here.
actually roll an
You're here.
attack. Roll an attack for the firebolt.
Roll an attack, okay?
Yep. You're aiming at
Okay.
some logs, I would imagine, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
we have
aiming
a
at the fire.
campfire set up.
All right. Here I go. Fire. Ah! That would be a 16.
16. Okay, you hit. Roll damage.
Dang, I'm damaging this fuck. This fire is getting fucked up.
Hey, it's Anna.
Let me find a D10.
D10 for the damage to logs.
Yep. 2 logs, yeah. But luckily it's not much damage. It's 1.
It's
I rolled a
log.
1?
on
Oh,
the
awesome.
damage.
Just
Yep.
somehow it kind of scrapes across the top and catches it on fire.
You're not gonna sing the "It's Log" song, are you? Because you should.
It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, it's log. It's better than bad, it's good.
As he looks back
we,
at
we
me,
can't sing that. We'll get DC.
Oh, damn, we're gonna get to over for Ren and Stimpy?
Probably.
I think we're probably safe there.
Damn you, Nickelodeon.
I don't think they're going to
I
aggressively
thought you were going
pursue
to
their
curse Nick
trademark.
Cage for a second, and I was like, what did he do?
as he looks back at me, Diz, I've
Stole
still
the
got
Constitution,
I've
didn't he?
still got the arrow drawn,
He did.
Yep.
and I let go of
Twice.
the string and
Yep.
showed that I never had the arrow knocked. Had it looking like I.
Bing.
Wait,
Oh,
did
you
you
know-
trick me?
I lean over to Ziri and go, for somebody who claims to be so, he's really mean to that. I don't understand why he's so mean.
Mordecai.
I don't understand either.
There's the Zero we all know and
You're
love.
right, Des. It's short sentences.
Sure.
I'll have to learn. Luckily, there's clips.
I'm kind of sitting over to the side, and you guys just hear me humming.
Okay, so is everybody ready for me to do some cooking?
Of course.
Okay, Des, what do I just cook, or is there something I need to do, or
Is it you're cooking as a profession thing?
I
I don't
Sure.
think he has anything for that yet. He doesn't
I
have
don't
cooking
know.
skills.
I'm just cooking.
Yes.
You're just-
maybe.
Well, no, he won't get any experience from it because he doesn't have the right tools. But
I
what would
didn't
he have to
realize
roll,
that cooking
Buck?
was a profession thing. I just was playing into
If
the
he's
fact that
going
you could
for
as a thing.
trying to cook, even
It is
without,
a sleight of hand, isn't it?
he would need to roll sleight of hand or acrobatics.
Or acrobatics?
Oh, he's gonna be
I'm
like
going
a,
to
He's over there flipping that 10 pounds.
flipping
of meat on
the
the
shit
pan.
out of this food. No wonder omelets are so hard.
He hands out the meat after cooking, and I'm like, I brought
So,
back 10
okay,
pounds. Why does this
so you
only
want me
feel
to
like
roll?
5? What did you do with the other half?
Eat burned.
I ate it.
Tries the shit out of it.
Sleight of
What's your-
hand.
That's
just
true.
like-
That's true. Siri eats raw meat.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. I would cut off a couple pounds of the tin and give it to Ziri.
No, I'm pretty sure he just gets a plate and puts one whole squirrel on it. Puts like some garnish on the side.
No, this is what he would do. This is
sprig of-
what he would do.
sprig of
So he
parsnip
takes
on
the
the
squirrel, puts it on a plate, takes it over there, and hides behind Ron. He's like, "Oh, you ready to eat? It doesn't mean this squirrel."
I would take the other side of the plate and just move it up so the squirrel starts leaning towards his lowered face until he stops playing with his food.
That's really
If it-
creepy when they don't have the fur on.
This is your food, by the way. I'm sorry. It is
The
raw
the
squirrel.
tail is like starting to like touch your forehead. Don't play with your food.
I'm not. It is your food. I'm playing with your food, actually.
No, it
It
is
is-
your food.
Here is one raw squirrel. Care of
No,
Mordecai.
you've played with it. It's been perverted.
Okay. I was not perverted with a squirrel.
There's more than one way to use that word.
Oh. I didn't know. It really threw me off earlier when we were talking about animal handling. I was really concerned there for a minute. Okay, so see, kids, the trick to comedy is circles. You have to circle back. So, okay, so if you don't want raw squirrel, I have a little bit of meat over here that I haven't cooked. Feel free to get your own. But in the case, I'm going to fry squirrel now.
All right. She just pulls out one of her own squirrels. Surprise.
Hidden squirrel.
Hidden squirrel.
Hidden squirrel.
New magic item.
The old squirrel in a bag trick.
Okay, let's see.
Did you roll your check? What was your check?
Sorry, sleight of that's right, sleight of hand, right?
Or acrobatics?
Or acrobatics.
It's you know what? It's the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah, usually it is.
Yep. This boy not well. I mean, he's all right, dexterous, but it's not his big thing. All right, so I rolled a 15.
15. Okay.
13 plus 2.
Okay.
Did I do it?
What is your dexterity? Like normally,
my dexterity is a
like your
14.
totals. 14. Okay, you actually do meet the requirements. You just don't have the correct utensils to do this. Otherwise, you would actually earn experience points for this. But I do believe that is a good roll, right, Buck?
Are we counting it as conjured flames?
Yeah, I guess so.
I did light the fire.
With
Okay, so
magic.
With magic,
right,
it
right.
is
So
magic fire.
with that, he actually rolled a 19, and the
Okay.
DC's an 8.
There you
We
go.
got luxury food,
You
boy.
the best cook ever, Clan.
This
We
called me
we
Chef
gonna get you
Mordecai.
some equipment. You be our cook.
Chef Mordecai in the house.
He can increase it by 1 if he rolls a percentile die and gets 95 or above.
So you want to roll the percentile to see?
Sure. I'll roll a percentile.
Damn,
That
I
puts-
secretly wanted to change and become a cook and have the person who doesn't need cook food to become the cook.
I rolled an 86.
So no,
An 86, close.
it stays where it's at.
That's
But
right.
still, good meal.
No one died of food poisoning.
No one died of food poisoning.
Ziri gives you a clap.
Yet.
Thank you. Yeah, yet.
That was
Dysentery
really good,
still
Mordecai.
on the table.
we are in a wagon. Dysentery is always possible.
Exactly. When you're in a wagon, dysentery is always on the table.
Mordecai, that
Ziri
was
makes
really
a note
good.
not to drink any of their canteens if possible.
I told you that the food would be good and your taste buds would explode in fiery goodness.
We will have to get you some nice cooking utensils.
Just, I told you, trust in Mordecai and Mordecai will never lead you wrong.
Now about the fact that you can only do magic when you're about to shit yourself.
I know, right?
I'm just grateful he didn't cut the meat up with the rusty dagger.
Well,
Even I would
kinda
not like
figured
that.
That would not be the best. I borrowed his skinning knife.
I just kind of like look around. I'm like, where are we? Mm,
Oh,
Yeah, so you're on the way to the marsh.
ugh.
Oh yeah, Ziri, you weren't yourself today, were you?
We
Uh,
bought 2 horses and a wagon, though.
She kind of looks at the other creatures.
You're right. It's very short sentences and stuff. It's not what I was doing at all. I apologize.
No.
Also no pigeon noises.
Listen, I'm just, it's a bird.
We'll get into that later.
I'm gonna do it. After Mordecai says we bought two horses and a wagon, I look at Ziri and go, horse kind of reminds me of how your voice was today.
I'm sorry, I've not given you a better impression of myself.
That was a long sentence, Diz. I expect an apology written.
It was as long as the horse's face.
I said most of the sentences are short and very to the point.
I will try to achieve a better ideal in your mind.
And the voice is kind of tightened in, so it's just. I was trying to teach
Y'all
Columbus.
made fun of me because I was like,
Yeah, you were squinting
That
for
the
some
voice
reason.
was
I don't.
tight, not the face.
No. It wasn't. You looked like you were constipated,
Oh yeah.
and you were cooing like a pigeon.
Oh God.
I did.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is one of Ziri's cousins, one of Ziri's still living cousins, came back and was like, "Ha, you want to come in, folks?"
Wow, that was actually pretty accurate.
that was not far off.
Yep. How did
I did
know?
not call like a crow.
Yeah, no, it was more of the coup.
Yeah, I went. There's a difference.
I actually made a Mickey Mouse laugh that was supposed to be, so I could not even imagine a pigeon coo.
All right, so who's on first watch then?
I will take first watch.
I'll
take-
take for some more to
Oh,
go.
okay, never mind. Yeah.
All right. So, all right, who's second watch?
I'll take second watch.
All right, Stanasi.
I'll take second watch.
All right, and then we'll put
I'll
Kai
be
and
last,
Ziri
yeah.
third. Okay. All right, so first watch, just roll your perception check.
Oh yeah. Do I have to change my health, clan?
No,
HP.
no.
Okay.
17.
No, nobody took
yeah.
damage. I got aged 30 years, and then
Don't
You
fuck
fixed
with
it.
me. Don't fuck
No.
with me.
No, he really did.
No,
no,
he
I
really
did.
did.
I did.
He did.
We'll recap. We'll recap at
Yeah,
the
we'll
end.
tell you.
Okay.
We'll tell you.
Yeah, we'll recap. All right, so 17, and what was the other? Mordecai. Perception.
My
Mordecai was
perception, sorry.
distracted.
I was thinking about the wonderful meal I cooked earlier. Perception.
Squirrel on a stick.
That would be a 3.
3. Yeah, that makes sense now. So, all right, so
Your mouth is still watering.
yep, you're still just chewing on a squirrel over there.
He's just there to. You know,
That's
I
really
think
good.
with a bit of seasoning, I can make those roll blah.
What the guy?
Well, Elreal's walking around, with his bow out, watching.
At some point during the break, I would. Mordecai, I have a question for you.
Okay.
What are you most afraid of in the world?
Spiders.
Ziri.
Spiders?
Yeah. And Ziri.
That is your greatest fear is spiders?
Do you like spiders?
No, but I would not say that it's my greatest fear.
Quicksand.
It is. I have not been
Quicksand.
out in the world very much. I do not know what else to. The ghost was pretty scary.
The ghost. Is that more scary than spiders?
Yeah, you can stomp a spider. You can't stomp a ghost. Although I did stab it with my rusty dagger.
Do you remember the feeling when the ghost went through you?
Yes.
Tomorrow morning when we do our training, I want you to try to focus on that feeling when you try to cast your fire.
Okay. You do realize it was a cold feeling, right?
Not so much the cold, but the fear.
Oh, okay. I will try my best. I will do my best. I promise.
What? Guess it's time to wake Moridius up.
All right.
And
So
Stanasi.
you guys wake up Stanasi and Meridius.
As we're switching, I say, have a good night, guys. I hope you don't have a night. And I look at the horse, Mayor.
I get it, because it's a horse and it's a mare and it's nighttime and nightmare. I get it. That is funny. That is funny.
Meridius is just shaking his head.
The only reason Stanasi did not become a bard is because the magic never came to her via her musical prowess.
Correct. I really wanted her to be a bard.
Meridius goes over. Mordecai goes over to Meridius and goes, "You think that Meridius is because the horse is called a mare and it is knight for ninth mare? Get it? It's fine."
Yes, I understand.
Okay. But I think it's hilarious, but I'm going to go try to sleep now. Please don't let anything kill me.
I'll do my best.
I appreciate it.
All right, you guys roll for perception checks.
I've got.
Oh no.
Did you roll a 1? Did you roll a 1?
I got that 18.
18. Go. Good. Yep.
Roll your D100, Rican. We know what happens now.
Yeah.
Yep. Another one.
Hi, Rican.
And another one. And another one.
So now the camp's going to burn down.
Rican needs to change out that die because
that's 3. This set has led to 3 1s tonight, and I'm not happy about it.
I'm banished. Yeah.
Yeah, Rican, there's a dice jail to be made.
All right.
46.
46. Let's see what that is.
If you F up Ziri's sleep, she'll never forgive you.
Ziri loves me.
Change.
I
Okay.
cast Arms of Hater as a 1d 4th level spell.
So you wasted a spell slot.
I don't even know what that spell is.
It's a good one.
Okay.
Arms of Hadar.
Oh, Fadar.
Adore. It's an attack spell, though, is it not?
Let me double check. It batters all creatures within 10 feet of you with with the strength saving throw. Yeah.
Oh shit! And we're all asleep.
We're all asleep. So we're about to get.
So I guess Diz has to make the call on how far away Ziri would be
It's a
So
10-foot radius.
as Burb.
let's roll for it.
Okay.
Everybody roll a d20, and if you roll 10 or less, you are within 10 feet of her.
17, bitches.
Son of a bitch! 3 again, and it's a different die.
I rolled a 9.
Me and Wynora both rolled a 2, so apparently we're cuddled up like right next to her.
and Kai is right
Do
there
you
with
need me
him.
to roll
apparently.
this?
Mm,
Unconsciously hug each other in your sleep.
yeah, go ahead and roll, Meridius, because you were kind of,
Kai's still scared from.
I got
from the
13.
ghost earlier.
13. Okay. And we still need Keltash and you did Wynora,
You said
right?
20. I'll do Keltash.
I'm gonna do kill
Oh
that.
God, he's within 10 then.
Keltash got 6.
Yep, same
Okay.
told you. Freaking
So
Rican in that
everybody-
die.
You have to throw
What
that
is
die
it?
away, dude.
It
I'm
is a
sorry.
strength saving throw.
It is a strength saving throw. All right,
So-
new dice.
Make
New
a strength
dice.
saving throw for a sleep.
I don't know. Let me look.
I mean, they're technically unconscious.
It would definitely be disadvantage, and it might be an automatic failure because we're asleep.
Let's look at the unconscious state. Let's see.
Guys, I'm sorry.
I like
Unconscious
sleeping in
cannot
trees.
speak or unaware.
I'm the
Surrounding
one
creature
person
drops.
who can make a good.
The
I
creature
can
automatically
make a
fails
good thing
strength
against
and
this.
dexterity saving throws. You guys automatically fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
We don't have to worry about things killing us.
We're
So-
going to kill
We're gonna kill
ourselves.
ourselves.
Roll.
so you guys
2d6 necrotic damage.
2d6
Holy
necrotic
shit.
damage.
Holy
I
crap,
will ask
man.
is I do legitimately sleep in trees. Can I be? Would I be far enough away from this?
It's a short tree.
What did you
It's
roll?
a short tree. Gotcha.
What did you
rolled a
roll?
17. Yeah.
A 17? Then
Oh,
you're far
yeah,
enough
you
away.
would've been far.
Anybody who rolled 10 or less is within
Well,
10 feet.
Actually, so when you cast this spell using a spell slot at second level higher, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above the first. So it's actually
Yeah.
what is it? Is it
What did you roll on the D4?
What normal level is it to cast at?
You
it's
cast,
it's a
You
first
add-
level
Oh, you add
First
another
Do you-
3d6 if it's 4.
do you
if it's
what
fourth
level do you
It's
cast it
one-
at?
it's
at a
1d4.
fourth level.
Yeah, so you add another
Ooh.
3d6.
You rolled the D4.
You
So
can
that's-
kill
We're
somebody.
dead.
5d6.
Roll low, you fuck.
Wait,
I don't.
did you
Because
roll a
I
D4?
No.
Wait.
Everyone who failed has to roll the d6. I don't roll
Yeah.
it.
No, you roll the
No,
damage.
you roll it.
Yeah, but did you roll the D4
Did you roll a
to see?
D4
Yeah.
to see if you even do it at a 4th level? It says
No.
1d4 level.
The chart says I roll it at a 4th level. Oh, hold on.
When you
It's
read it out loud, you
1d4.
said 1d4.
Yeah, you
Oh,
said
yeah.
you
sorry.
go
I'm sorry. You're
1d4
right. You're
level.
correct. You're correct.
So
My
1d4.
bad.
So roll the d4.
To see what level you cast it at. You got 4, didn't you?
Don't you fucking.
Hey,
Oh my god.
good news, guys. One of us survives this.
Not Mordecai.
Freaking.
I'm resistant to necrotic damage.
Freaking roll all ones. Roll all ones,
All right,
and then I
would you
might
roll
be able
4?
to say Mordecai.
All right, so you roll 5d6, and they take that
Don't
much
show us.
damage.
You don't need to show us, Rican. We trust your conspiratorial
God, this
evilness.
is a quick campaign for me,
All right,
guys.
so what do I have to? I have to roll.
5d6.
5d6.
Roll so low. Are
That's
you
a
fucking
6.
with us?
That's a 6.
Okay, so he's actually dead. He's legitimately dead.
That is also a 6.
Oh god, that's 12.
That's a 1. That's a 1, guys. That's a 1.
13,
13.
That's a 3.
15. No, 16.
16.
Okay, well, I'm at 0 hit points.
That's a 5.
Sorry. 21.
Yeah,
That was 5, right?
That was
your
5,
fifth.
yeah.
That was 21.
No, 22 total.
Somebody wake Siri up.
22 total.
Mordecai, or Meridius can do it.
22
Wait,
total?
Yeah, 22 total.
And I take
Alright, so-
11 because I'm resistant.
So you take 11. As you're laying there, these like tentacles just reach out and just smack you right across the midsection.
I shoot up. Who all is down?
Well,
Let's
as
look.
soon as
Everybody
that
but
happens,
Ziri.
I'm gonna spin around and see this, and I want to rush Stanasi and grapple her.
All right, so Wynora is still up, but very low. Mordecai is down.
Ziri wakes up to the sound of screaming, I assume.
Keltash got hit as well, right?
I think everybody got hit. Except
Pretty
for
much
Jerry.
everybody.
I think Ziri was the only one that didn't
Yeah,
get
I
hit.
didn't get hit.
Meridius.
Keltash
yeah.
is down,
Oh.
so
Okay.
Meridius and Ziri did not get hit, right?
I would
Okay.
immediately...
Jesus Christ.
Because Kai... We decided Kai was right there with me and...
Is Kai down?
yes.
Kai, Keltash, and Mordecai are down.
The question
Mordecai
is,
would
do
have
I
been
wake
there.
up from this?
I would immediately
It would make a lot of noise, so yes, I would. Yeah, it
Okay.
wakes everybody up.
I would immediately
up-
throw a hand on Kai and Mordecai, cast Cure Wounds with one, and pump a point into the other.
And you guys don't know what's going on, so
I
I
want
mean,
to rush and Stanasi and grapple her.
you just see people are laying there not moving, like not breathing. So,
I look at Kai.
Meridius, you kind of know what's happened. So,
I look at Kai because I usually check on my buddy.
yeah, he's not moving.
Yeah, Kai's out.
Kai would
Yeah,
be
healing
up 'cause
word.
I just put a point.
Okay.
and then a
Well, now,
Cure
Kai,
Wounds.
if you just give me one, Kai wouldn't be up.
Yeah, you would be because you automatically
Okay.
go back to 0 unless you
Okay.
insta die. So,
Okay.
yep,
And
you don't
did
go
I was about to
negative.
say, did you insta die?
No, I only no.
Mordecai, you would get the Cure Wounds.
Oh, I already cast healing word on him because that would be the first person Ziri would check on.
Not on Mordecai. I hit.
Oh, sorry. No.
I hit Kai with just the 1 point burst.
Okay.
Because
I guess we double cast.
Yeah.
Sorry. So Kai has an extra 6.
Yeah, because they're different things for me to do.
So I got healed for 6.
No,
you
Kai.
Kai got
John's
6.
character.
Who's the second healing word for?
11.
Yeah, I hit the Cure Wounds on Clan's character.
I did
Okay.
not mean to double cast.
And
just
Meridius, you
hit it
said you were
twice.
running over to somebody.
I want to run over and grapple Stanasi
Okay.
upon seeing her unleash the fucking attack on the entire party.
The question is, does Stanasi resist?
I'm in a trance, so him grappling me knocks me out my trance.
Okay. Do you try to fight the grapple though?
Yeah, I'll react to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Kinda
You
like-
can either roll athletics or acrobatics. Also, Keldush
Okay.
is still laying there, not moving.
As soon as I can get to him, I would put a hand on him and put my last spell slot of Cure Wounds into him as well.
Okay. Is he?
I mean, how much worse can it get if I roll another one?
Freaking!
No, I'm just playing. It
shut
was
up.
a 2. It was a 2. It was a 2.
No, don't.
It was a 2.
Don't.
It was very close.
Only 5 for Keltash is.
It was very
You
close.
better promise you make no more rolls
So he's at 5 hit points.
from now, because that curse will affect them all.
Yeah.
You know? You know?
Yeah, I agree. Please no.
No, sir.
Okay, you guys are getting up like you don't know exactly what's happened. Meridius saw what happened, but he doesn't really understand.
Did one of the horses run over us? Oh.
As you guys stand up, you see Meridius just has Stanasi and just like a hold, like holding her in place.
I pretty much wanted to have it like I got up behind her and I locked both her arms behind her back.
Okay.
What happened? Why are you holding Stanasi? And why do I hurt so much?
Because
You were-
apparently Stanasi decided to attack you all in her sleep.
What?
Yeah, this will make Kai really angry
Yeah,
because he trusts people implicitly. So he would take 2 or 3 hard steps toward her and kind of get right in her face and go, why would you hurt us? We're your friends.
I can explain. So I don't fully understand why, but there are times when my magic overpowers me. I don't know how to control it.
I
just-
goes, yeah, your magic overpowered some of us too. We were
It just-
we were dead for a minute after earlier today when got the crap scared out of us by a ghost. I don't like this. This has not been a good day.
The ghost was not me.
Hold up. We died?
I felt dead. I saw a light. Maybe
yeah,
it was a campfire. I don't know.
I
And then
did
Kai
have,
would go over and sit down and have a cookie
I did
because
have
he's
to
very
bring
distraught by the whole
you
thing.
two and Keltash back. I am tapped for spells. I have no more healing I can do.
And Keltash has one hit point, doesn't
Nah,
he?
he has 5 because I used my other spell.
Okay.
You actually have like 11 because I cast an extra 6 without realizing that you were being cast on as well.
Yeah. I didn't cast on you. I just used my healing hands
Right.
ability and pumped you back to life.
So, okay, so you have magic you can't control, and because of that, you killed like 4 of us.
Time out.
And you didn't
That's-
think this was important to tell the adventuring party?
I thought I had it under control until I did.
To be fair,
Mm.
to be fair, she is not the only one who has magic they can't control, Mordecai.
I just found that out.
That you are working through your stuff, she is working through hers. This is clearly something you should have told us, though.
Wynora gets up
I
and says,
agree.
I kind of liked it.
Of course,
Next
it
time,
was
can you give me a warning, though?
I fly down and slap Wynora in the face.
Oh,
roll for
that
damage.
did it. That did it for me.
Oh, that finished it. I didn't say anything to protect y'all. I know it sounds weird with what just happened. The last person who
Kai leans over to Ziri because he's went over and sat down beside her. He goes, I don't feel protected. I really don't feel protected at all.
The last person who I told tried to help me, and I don't finish. I don't actually get the sentence out.
Yeah.
And I kind of just like run into the woods.
Well,
It's gonna be a little hard to do that when I still
you
have you
don't
grappled.
Oh, that's right. You
separate
still
from
have
the
me grappled.
group.
That's right. I forgot.
You have to roll. You can roll another attempt to escape.
Okay.
Maritas, roll an athletics check
I got a 19. What do I have to do?
against Maritas's roll.
It would be acrobatics
You said
or athletics.
Acrobatics.
athletics. So
Yeah,
I have a
you're-
17 plus 4, so
I have a
21.
Yeah, and I have a 19 plus 2.
So 21.
Yeah,
So if you match, you beat. So you break free. Yep.
yeah, and I start running to the woods, towards the woods.
I would
Okay.
Don't
chase,
separate from the group,
I would chase her
idiot.
down.
Okay.
I would.
So as
You guys,
as
really
you roll,
you guys should really go to sleep because we don't have a long rest.
I know.
I'm going after them.
okay. So you guys run out into the woods, into the dark of the night, and Denasi is a half elf. Yeah, so she can see.
Yeah.
You can see in the dark,
You can
right?
see.
I have dark vision
Meridius,
as well.
you have dark vision. Okay, so you guys are running after her. It really depends on how. I mean, she's within sight. I mean, there's no survival checks here. I mean,
Yeah.
It's literally just who can catch her. Are you gonna
Yeah.
base
You want
this
me to
off
keep
of
running,
like?
or
Can
Yeah.
I,
you want me to keep rolling for like athletics or something?
as a ranger, do I get any benefit going through?
is Forest one of your?
No, but it doesn't. So it changes the way it reads. It changes halfway through. So natural explorer. This is not part of my favorite terrain. This is just natural explorer. You have a favorite terrain. Proficiency bonus is doubled in proficient skills. You make intellect wisdom checks related to it. But that's where that stops, and then it continues while traveling for an hour or more in your hold on, in your chosen terrain. Yeah, never mind, it does say it.
So what we're gonna do here is this. This is just a war of attrition. So it's just whoever can last the longest. So we're just gonna roll Constitution
it's
saving
stamina.
throws. We're just gonna
Okay.
roll Constitution saving throws against each other to see who wears out first.
All right.
How far ahead of her from me is she?
She only got like a couple seconds worth of head start before you guys started running after her.
Is she within 60 feet?
She's within 60 feet. Yeah. I'd
Then
say.
I want to cast command on her.
Okay. So go ahead. Go ahead and roll the save. What is the save there?
The save is a wisdom 13.
All right.
What am I being charmed by any chance?
It is a charm. Yeah.
So I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed.
Right. So,
So
you can roll
you
with
said
advantage.
it's a wisdom. You said it's a wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a 16 plus 1, 17.
Yeah, I think that would beat any of our DCs.
That's a 20 plus 1, 21.
Okay. Yep. So
Well, even
Yep.
the first one beat it.
At least,
only a
at least you're
13.
listening to the no ones. I will hold you to this.
So she continues to run as you you stop for just a moment and point your finger out and cast the spell, and you see that she doesn't stop and you continue. She gets a little bit further ahead of you, just a little bit, but Elril was already on her heels, so he was a little further along than you were, Meridius.
Just every so often, I just keep you doing the Stanasi. Stop. Talk to me.
All right, so we're just gonna roll Constitution saving throws to see.
22.
Nat 2022.
Okay, all right. So you both are still running strong. Meridius,
I've
are
got
you
a
still running?
19.
19.
I got
Okay,
a
everybody's
19.
still trucking. Go ahead and roll again.
The farther away they run along, the more worried I am they'll get caught by these things.
18.
Oh no. All right. Well, make your roll.
You
Somebody get him some new dice, please.
I just
somebody-
listen. I just switched the dice set. All right.
I was about to say
Somebody-
I've gotten him. I think two sets. So
Yeah.
I rolled another 18 disc.
Another
Somebody
18?
might-
as well.
be playing a new character if this roll is really bad.
All right. Let's see the roll.
55.
I think technically, didn't we read that I just resurrect? Basically, did.
I cast blur on myself.
In a different plane. Okay.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden you're watching her as she's running, and it's just like it goes blurry. Like there's two of her almost, like flashing back and forth. Like you're having trouble seeing where she's at. But you
But
did
does
roll
she-
one, so that is
I
a
was about
fail.
to say, does she like
So-
trip and fall though?
No, not yet. So you guys
a
keep.
natural one is only one fail.
So what? But you don't know how many it is. So, but I just said she did fail. So. All right. You guys roll again.
So can I roll a stealth check since I'm now blurry in their eyes and try and Sneak
That's
off?
not how Blur works,
No,
unfortunately.
okay.
it does make
Macho,
you a
get
little
off
harder to
Marika.
see, but it doesn't give you any advantage on stealth.
Okay.
Yeah, it only works if somebody's actively attacking you, pretty much. They
Yeah,
can still
it
see that you're there.
It gives them almost like double vision, you know,
Yeah.
kind of.
Okay.
Think about trying
So-
to fight somebody in a mirror room in one of those like fun houses.
Gotcha. That was a 23.
23?
You beat me, but I got a 17.
If I roll a nat 20, do I add my pluses for this?
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean, but in that 20
it's
is just
20. It's 22.
is a
Can
success. So
Stanasi just make an intelligence check to realize how far away she's run, and like she won't be able to find her way back unless she listens to one of the two of them?
that's up to Stanasi whether she's using her brain or not.
Right now, I'm not.
So, all right, keep rolling. You guys are still running.
All right,
Nobody's
15.
Stanasi's a little tired, but all right,
21.
12. All right.
I think Meridia said 21.
I did.
21. Okay. All right. Keep rolling.
I turned to Kai
so-
and I'm just like, they've been gone a long time.
20.
19.
20.
And
17.
Kai would just be like, yeah,
Okay.
I just don't.
I mean, the DC keeps going up on these, so just so you know.
7.
10.
10. All right. Oh, you got
18.
Meridius? 18. All right.
14.
14.
Ooh, another nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. Actually, you get one back there. So
18.
18. All right. So, and really, you still feel pretty good. You know, you're still going. Meridius, you're getting a little winded. Stanasi, at this point, you kind of fall down to your knees as you are just exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, you're wearing the most armor out of any of them. I can only assume that would be real rough.
I'm not. I don't think I have any armor.
I'm the
Nazi's
one
not
wearing the
wearing
most
armor.
armor.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I meant
Meridius
Meridius.
is-
I thought
Meridius
Meridius
is-
was rolling that.
But at the,
Meridius
at
is
the
getting
same
those
time,
stitches in his side, but
at the same time though, Meridius is trained in that armor under deep pressure in the ocean
Yeah.
floor.
yeah, he's Meridius is wearing down, but Stanasi actually is exhausted and drops to her knees as Elreal kind of runs up on her.
I just sit. I sit down with her. Stanasi.
Okay. You only have a moment before Meridius will be on top of you here.
Okay.
You don't have to run from us.
That's all I know.
This isn't the first time that this has happened either. Since we've been together.
I mean,
If I had to guess, I'd say you were the one that blinded yourself when we fought the ghost.
That may have been what happened.
To be fair, after chasing you, seeing how fast you went down, maybe it's time to learn something else, if this is all you know.
I just... I don't... Maybe you're right.
I mean, if the gods have put you in this group, they've done it for a reason.
Go ahead.
You are here to help us just as we are here to help you. But we cannot do that if we don't know what's going on.
If she couldn't figure it out, I don't think you can.
I show off. I kind of, tighten down on my gauntlet and show off the candle of Denier. Don't know about that. I am, the servant of the god of knowledge. If anybody can figure it out, bet it would be him.
Question is, do you have a library pass? Let's go and get library passes.
I don't need a library pass. I've been in the presence of his avatar and talked directly to him.
Yeah, no, it was a joke. It was a joke.
I'm just,
Yeah, I know.
I gotta gloat a little bit.
So, to Stanasi, is this an ability that you were born with? Or was it something that you acquired?
For as long as I can remember, things just happened. Stuff would just go on, and I wouldn't remember how or why. I just know that the frustrations in his eyes always just cut me. And, they sent me to try and get it fixed. And at this point, Tanasi's breaking down crying. But she couldn't. She couldn't fix me.
Then maybe there's nothing to fix. Just because you have these random things does not mean you're broken. Maybe it is a purpose of the gods.
No, in his eyes, I was broken. Irredeemable.
And in others' eyes, you are amazing. You took out half of our party without trying.
The party.
That is amazing.
Before I even had a chance to try to stop you.
Now, that does
Do you
not
think?
mean
Do you
you're
think
broken.
they'll forgive me?
I mean, they will have to. You're not going anywhere. Except for back to camp with us.
Okay.
We can try to figure out a way to help you hone this, or at least control it better.
Just as we tried to help Mordecai. I mean, I know it looks like I'm tough on him, but he's trying to figure out something new that he doesn't understand.
But
You're
we
doing
can't
the
help
same.
you if you run away.
I stand up and I reach out an arm to help her up.
And I'll reach out an arm to grab the other hand.
I let you guys help me up.
And then I turn around and kind of motion for like a hop on. It's probably going to be easier getting you back this way than you running. I've seen you run. You're not that great at it.
Okay. I'll go ahead and jump on your back.
I start tracking back through the woods to where camp is.
At this point, I think Ziri would have like flown like above, like just to like keep an eye out and see if like anything's approaching them, because none of us are falling asleep until the rest of us are back. I will screech if I have to and bring all the creatures here.
So it is they're gone for quite some time, but I'd say probably a good 20-minute hike back, probably after they ran so far in. They finally make it back to camp.
I'm sorry, everybody. I wish I knew how to control it. I wish I knew what it is. Just know I didn't mean to hurt y'all. I never want to
Try
hurt you.
to be more careful next time, and maybe you and I both can learn how to control these powers that apparently we have. I would like to know that spell you used, because that was handy.
I stoke the fire a little bit, get it to come up a little bit to where we have a little bit of light, and I look at the rest of them and go, I think it's a good time for us to agree no more secrets. Secrets are gonna get us hurt or maybe killed. And I take off the scarf and drop the hood so you can see the hair and everything.
Ziri is like flying back down, and she like screeches a little bit.
So a few of you know what I am, but as I have said, and I kind of nod towards Meridius, I fear nothing from y'all, but again, the outside world outside of this group has a way of either fearing or worshiping my kind, and neither of those things are something that I want or work well with what my task is here. But there's no need for y'all to not know what I am, who I am.
I don't understand.
He's an avatar.
I light up my eyes with the radiant light and go, not really an avatar. Avatars are more of the framework of a god. That way they can interact with us without truly being around us. I am...
Three of them.
I am more of a tool of the gods. Half celestial, made to do their bidding. And I let the radiant light go back down.
I am just Mordecai.
I fucking love Mordecai.
I think
He's
you're
my
more
favorite
than
boy right now. So I'm afraid I have one more secret. Stanasi is not my real name.
Yeah, that kind of tracks.
Oh, you figured this out already? I must
There was
be
a lot
very
of-
gullible.
No, her whole sort of thing pursues that she doesn't really want anyone knowing a lot about her, so it'd be easier to make up a fake identity than to try and be honest with herself and to others. It's easier to make a whole entire persona than to try and craft individual parts of yourself as being hidden.
Well, first of all, Ziri, do not attack me.
You should know I've done it before.
Yeah,
So
my-
who are you really?
My real name is Iorna Galhana.
Do I know anything about that? It's my history. I know history stuffs. Do I know
Nah.
anything? Okay, cool.
Well,
No.
My name is Mordecai. It is so pleased to meet you again.
Likewise, Mordecai. Likewise.
Is your name important to others?
There's a reason why that name is dead.
So, in going forward, it would be better for me to call you Stanasi
Yes.
instead of other name. Okay, then I forget other name. You're Stanasi to Mordecai. Anybody else want to get something off their chest or possibly try to murder us?
Fucking love Mordecai. dude.
Anybody. For those in the back, anybody want to try to kill us now?
Please,
Mordecai.
please, we don't want to attract any more attention than we already have.
Mordecai,
Yes.
you were dead.
I know. I was informed about that. I was not sure myself.
How does it feel to know you were dead?
I'll be honest with you, it's not good.
Focus on that.
Focus on being dead?
Focus on that thought.
On it not being good?
Light the campfire.
Okay. Fire!
Ziri looks like
Ziri?
she's about to say something,
Still,
and then
still
like,
nothing.
Nothing.
and then like
It-
halts, thinking fire's gonna come out.
Still
you know,
doesn't have
it
it.
could just be that I'm very sleepy.
We'll figure it out.
Maybe I can only do it so much or something. I don't know, but I'm
I
very tired right now, and I died once tonight, so you know.
I do have something to say.
Yes, Siri?
You're not really a bird.
Would you like your talons in my, would you like talons anywhere in your body?
When she says this, Kai goes, I know the answer to this question.
I'm going to say from the look on Kai's face, the answer would be no.
The way you phrased it, Elreal, I did realize that we are still technically in any northern area going to be around my people, and based on how much they might know about Hiriel, some of them may not appreciate my name being said. My kind in particular. Depends on if they're favorable towards my mother or not.
Ziri being said, or do
Yes.
you have another name like Stanasi?
No, I had a slave name. That doesn't matter anymore.
So what should we call you?
It's always been Ziri. Whatever I was called previously doesn't matter.
but just because I'm unafraid to use it does not mean it might bring us trouble if we meet my folks.
Trouble we can handle.
Okay, so new rule: everybody call themselves by their now name.
I think that's always been the case, Mordecai.
I can do that.
I
I
stand.
know everybody's now name.
I stands up and pulls out the little piece of paper that he carries that has his name written on it from when he was left at the temple steps as a baby. He goes, "I'm pretty sure my name has always been Kai."
Yeah,
Hi.
yeah, that tracks, Kai.
So, like me, I've always been Mordecai.
Then he rolls a little parchment back up and puts it back in the bag of unlimited cookies because he always has that parchment with him.
Who's bigger? Is Kai bigger than Mordecai or vice versa?
Mordecai is like 6 foot tall.
No, Kai is like 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, but he's also, well, now he's not young.
Well, no, he's young
He's
again.
young again.
He's young
Yeah.
again.
Jesus Christ.
I look
We
at
went to the
Ziri.
temple and they performed a share ceremony and it turned back time.
I look at turn back time. I look at Ziri and say, I know tonight's not the night, but I guess it really does make sense that we have a Kai and a more of Kai.
More than Kai?
I don't get it. Wait, this is funny?
Yeah, Kai is confused too.
I don't get it. There's Kai and then there's Mordecai.
Elril just kind of sits there looking. Sly thinks it's hilarious, but Elril has no clue.
On the inside, I'm cracking up.
Siri laughs for quite a while, and it's very annoying.
And maybe this because I am tired. Explain it to me in the morning, and I will crack
As
up.
it gets like awkward with everybody just kind of sitting there trying to figure out the jokes, Wynora goes, I was strapped down to a table and tested on.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, just nobody gives her any attention. Like,
I mean,
that's
I-
old news.
I pull the Ziri. I assume that.
Wynora
Mordecai
says,
goes,
"Don't pay attention to me. It just makes me try harder."
Mordecai gets in his bedroll and goes, I wish I had the gold for every time Wynora has been strapped to something.
We could afford the horses.
I feel like I could take over Stevie's character right now, and it would be the same character. I think I understand Wynora.
It's just the ultimate tease without ever any payoff.
Yeah.
Like she.
I
So
genuinely
wrestling
was,
in the mid-90s.
I was genuinely about to say, like, if she tried any harder, then she would actually be trying.
All right, so you guys go to sleep then? Finish your rest?
Yes. Well, I don't. I have to do my watch.
I
Yeah, I have to do
I,
a watch too. So
do not sleep the rest of the night.
Okay.
I kind of look at Stanasi. I'm like, Stanasi? Stanasi.
Yes.
You do realize you're still awake.
Tonight doesn't seem like the night to sleep.
Tonight seems like the perfect night to sleep. We're about to approach on who knows how many creatures that have killed every single humanoid that they've met.
I kind of look around, and yeah, you're right. And I pick a spot close to Elrel.
I walk over to her when she's like starts sitting down near Elrel, and I kind of like touch a little talon on her shoulder. Reality is hard sometimes. It makes you make decisions you don't necessarily want to make, but I think in this case it is worth it.
Thank you for your words.
I hope you have a much better rest. than previously.
Kind of just lock eyes with her for a little and like nod sleepily. And just whisper goodnight and let her lay down.
I go back to my tree.
Okay.
I know my tree is my safe space.
So the rest of the evening kind of goes by quietly, and there actually has to be another watch for you guys to get your full rest in. So
Yeah, I'm here.
Keltash kind of takes the last rest after Ziri and Kai take their watch. I'm sorry,
Why?
last watch.
Why Nora can help him too.
And Wynora, yeah. So so Ziri and Kai get the rest of their full rest in. Ziri,
Yep.
just before morning, when you're getting the last 2 hours of sleep, you have just an odd dream.
There we go.
You see Stanasi or Iorna, sorry, that as you know her by now, you see her kind of sitting on a log next to a tree, and a bird flies down and lands on her shoulder. It's a small brown bird, like a chestnut brown, with like a black bib under it and a chestnut cap. And you recognize that as a house sparrow. It just lands on her shoulder and is just chirping. And then it kind of fades into like smoke, and as another image appears of I'm sorry, that one wasn't her. Sorry, I got those mixed up. So that one was actually Mordecai sitting there, and the bird lands on his shoulder and chirps. As that fades away, you see Stanasi standing by like a stream that's trickling by, and this indigo bunting bird flies around and just flies around her head, and she's kind of looking up at it, and she turns around and smiles at you as it just kind of, this image dissolves away.
I feel very uncomfortable by that smile.
And
So-
then the last image that kind of materializes before you is Keltash, who's standing there just kind of looking down at the ground and just awkwardly kind of, looking around and kind of fidgeting with his hands. And as you see this, like a turkey kind of walks out from behind him and is just like looking around, and he it's like he doesn't even pay attention to it or anything, and just he kind of glances over at you just out of the side of his eye, and then kind of looks back down at the ground awkwardly as this kind of dissolves away.
That
And the rest of the
really
evening,
tracks.
the rest of the evening just kind of goes on by, without any dreams. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very discomforted by the idea that my god has to give me like social advice about these characters. Like he does not trust me to make these decisions on my own, but I like the dream anyway. It's real weird, uncomfortable. Ziri does not like having weird mishmashes of feelings put together.
5 out of
She
5
wakes
would
up
dream
irritable.
again.
Yeah, she's gonna wake up irritable and be slowly eating her food, so you hear the crunching of bone. People are not gonna like this morning.
All right, you guys travel, and where you're set a little behind. It's actually going to take you another rest before you get to the marsh. But just to skip past that, that rest goes by without any events. If there's anything you want to discuss on the way through or at that rest, you can tell me. But then the third day, you'll actually start to get to the edge of the marsh.
I would probably, if there's time, start working on just some arrow shafts with the woodworking.
Okay.
Like
Yep.
picking up sticks and working on arrow shafts.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
you can
I
roll for
I
that.
would have just kind of isolated myself from the group a little bit, been a little bit more withdrawn.
I
away
would
from everybody.
I would have also not let her do that.
Well, no, I'm still in the group. I'm just kind of like in the corner.
So every time you
away.
kind of get off by yourself, El Rio kind of pokes his head around the tree. Like, hey, what are you doing?
I would have also kept my eye on her.
Exactly.
I'm not running away. I'm just falling back a little bit.
It wouldn't have even been
I'm
running.
not
the running
actively
away thought.
participating in group discussions or anything like that. I'm just kind of distant right now. That's all.
I didn't even think about you running away. I was just thinking that anytime you got away, got any distance from the group, Alro would be like, "What's up? What you doing?
I just
Is
nothing.
it more fun back there than it is out? I'll come walk with you." And just like. sit
And
there
then as he walks
silently.
closer to me, I would walk faster to keep up with the group, just so I'm not by myself with him. Same thing with Meridius.
On the third day, you guys get to the edge of the
Sorry.
Jubeck Marsh. Go ahead.
I was talking and I didn't realize I was muted. I wanted to check up on Kai.
Oh, okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Hey, ally. Are you doing all right?
It's been a weird couple of days.
Yeah, I knew it would be for you.
This is not what I thought adventuring was going to be like. I mean, first there's a ghost, and then I feel old for a minute, which is really odd, and then I kind of side eye Stanasi, and I'm not sure if Kai would have the filter to know how loud he's talking. So this may be common. Everybody may hear this, and then I'm laying there asleep, and she beats the crap out of me. It looks like everybody has magic except me. I just don't know what I did to not be given magic. I don't know. And he would just he would stand up and start kind of pacing back and forth.
For the record,
Yeah.
I heard him, and I retreat back a little more.
I kind of like faintly say Kai's name a couple times until he's like getting like too irritated, and then she like pushes him to stop with a hand. Kai, I know expectation isn't reality, but sometimes you have to make exceptions, because if not, life would become a lot harder. Could you imagine doing the things that we've done without the people that have harmed us?
Kai would sit down. He would go, I guess not. It's been a lot, but I'll be okay. And he sits down and he takes a cookie out of his bag and he eats the cookie, and then he realizes that was the last cookie in the bag.
Yeah, you take she continues. You take whatever time you need to. Just make sure to not push yourself away.
He just kind of nods and just kind of sits there.
She kind of looks and's just like, "Is there another one for me?"
I like turn the bag over and there's nothing left. Like the bow falls out, and the cookies are gone. Just this is just a crappy day, and he throws the bag down and walks away.
I look at the rest of them and I'm just like, "We're gonna need to get him some cookies."
I could try to make some cookies.
No, you cannot make cookies without molasses. Do you have molasses? The answer is no.
No, but we could go and hunt some moles and get the molasses off there.
Kai hears this and he goes, "You make cookies out of molasses?"
No. Do not put mindless ideas inside his head.
That's
He is
just
very
wrong.
impressionable.
Those cookies didn't taste anything like what I imagine molasses would taste like.
Is that not where the molasses comes from?
Mordecai, we
Yes?
might need to teach you baking instead of cooking.
That might be the name of the episode.
I think Clan just helped me discover that I had the Rona, because holy fuck, I couldn't catch my breath. Jesus Christ.
Because this is gonna bother Kai for days now.
I know.
He's not gonna trust anything anybody tells him.
And
For a
she's
while.
gonna have to be the person that has to talk him down out here. Shame on you. Shame on you, Clan Diesel.
Somebody had to. You don't open a door and not go through it.
He's over there with like a
Not
leaf
if the
off.
floor is made of magma.
He's over there with like a leaf off a tree, trying to scrub his tongue with it.
That's not. That was
That's poison ivy. he doesn't know. He has no idea.
Fucking molasses, I can't.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by.
Diz, please move us along.
This episode is brought to you by Tentacles and Molasses.
And molasses.
All right, so if you guys are
I've seen
done,
enough hentai.
the third day you come to the edge of the marsh,
That's
and
the name of my new band. Tentacles
you
and
can't.
molasses.
You realize that you cannot take the horses into the marsh, otherwise you will be reliving a scene from a movie where a horse gets swallowed up by the marshes.
It's
We
a great
don't
movie,
mention the
though.
never-ending story in this house.
I would have each morning worked with Mordecai a little bit to try to get him understanding how to use his magic.
Okay.
Trying to focus on the,
Every time he's concentrating, Kai will be walking back and forth, contemplating molasses and
scratching his tongue from the poison ivy.
I don't understand why that lady in the temple, she was so nice. Why would she give me a cookie made out of a molasses? I just don't understand why. I already has trust issues, so it's just gonna be so much worse now.
So you make some progress with Mordecai, and then it seems like he kind of regresses and stuff like that. So it's back and forth. What are you guys gonna do with the horses?
I mean, are there some trees nearby that we can like tie him up by? Tie him up to like a branch or tree or something?
Yeah, you can probably tie them to the wagon and kind of stake the wagon down and.
Yeah.
You're going to need to do that.
As long as they can reach the water.
Yep.
They need to drink.
Because you can lead the horse to water.
But you
can't make
them drink.
God, but all of these
Unless Meridius
Faerunian-
casts command on the horses.
all these
Then he can make
Faerunian
'em
folks keep using that phrase, and it's just the worst phrase I've ever heard. All of us hates this phrase.
I walk up and I start petting the horse's mane and go, "It's okay. Go drink the water. Go ahead. It's good water."
All right, so you guys gonna leave him near the marsh where they can drink? Kind of tie him up there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Is there wait
What could possibly go wrong here?
Yeah,
Wait.
the
Judging by the
amphibian
way the
things are
DM said
humanoid.
that,
is there like
Just asking. Just asking.
is there some
somebody
trees
need-
off the main road, someplace where we can kind of hide them behind some bushes and still tie them to the tree close enough to the marsh?
You can roll survival checks to see if you can find a nice
can do
place
that.
for them.
I'll do
Okay.
that. It is
I
a
don't think-
20 plus 3.
Ooh.
18 plus 6.
Ooh, one better.
I was about to roll, but then I saw El Real was on it, and I just stopped.
Iorna walks through the woods and finds this perfect place where there's like a little pond, kind of secluded, and Elreal is already standing there next to it.
I'm already standing there petting the horse, going, "It's okay. It's good water. I drank the water."
All right, so you feel pretty good about where you've hidden the horses, and you guys make your way into the marsh.
Do you think these creatures eat horse?
I think these creatures might eat anything they get a hold of.
But also, I think the horses are safe.
Do
El
you
Rio
think they
found a
eat
good
tiefling?
place.
These creatures
They eat
will eat
molasses.
anything.
I think they probably
Yes,
eat
Mordecai.
tiefling. Which means when we go up against them, you should be very frightened. I hear tiefling is a delicacy in their diet.
Fish are
Really?
very adverse to the opposite of water, which is heat. So
I hear they enjoy a nice tiefling with a side of molasses sauce.
I'm
I
just
do
going
not
to be
like
over
this at
here.
all.
So as you guys are saying this, you're kind of walking through the marsh at this point, and
I'm not walking. I'm flying,
well,
bitch.
you're flying. You can fly. Okay, bitch noted. All right, continue on. Flying. Okay. There are some trees here, but it is quite open. At the edge of the marsh. There is a lot of water, and so you at one moment you're walking on dry land, and then the next moment you step down into like like almost knee deep water. So it's back and forth so it's slow travel through the marsh here, unless somebody's proficient in marshes. No, okay, all right.
Mountains.
Mountains. Okay.
I'm gonna just
What
say
is
if there's
it?
gonna be a bitch counter,
That-
you better start counting forever ago.
I'm proficient in water. Does that count?
You're in
Um,
like half water, half ground.
So it counts for half.
You get half proficient.
Yeah, it's
yeah, but
not
I'm
like
saying I don't have any movement penalties for going through water.
yeah, it's not so much the water that is the slowing factor, it's the
Mud.
unevenness of the land and the mud and stuff like that. So it slows all of you down a little bit. Marius, if you do find some water that you can walk in, you can probably walk a lot better. If it's a steady little stream. But you guys walk for about half a day into the marsh and kind of sit down and take a break. It's getting about midday, and so after you take a little break, you kind of push on a little bit further. And I just want everybody to roll perception checks.
Do I get advantage because I'm in the air? I'd be going at least a good 20 feet above them.
We'll give you
Get another
advantage.
3.
Yeah.
Third die tonight that I've rolled a DM3
It's all right.
on.
Rican rolled a 1, so we're all gonna die.
No.
It's
I
an
rolled a
8.
16 plus 1.
It's an
Okay,
8
good.
with the modifiers. Not
That-
that
Hey,
makes
not
it
bad.
all.
I
It's
rolled
not
a
bad.
16 as well, Rican.
That's a 2 and a 20,
Plus
so
6,
with
that
my
makes it
perception, it
22.
brings it to 23.
I rolled a 16.
I have an 18.
Nat 20.
22.
Nat 20. All right. So, Ziri, you see something, but I mean, something like moves the grass over off to the left-hand side of the party, and you think you see like a little humanoid type thing kind of move away, but it's still, you're not 100% sure what you saw.
I think a scout's noticed us. Be advised.
I take the bow off my back.
Do you come down, or do you like kind of just say that loud enough for them to hear?
Yeah, I'm I'm trying to circle them, so
Okay.
I would be able to turn my head and be able to talk to them fairly easily.
All right. So, as you guys kind of push on further, probably a little more ready for anything to jump out at you. You guys are just all of a sudden stopped in your tracks as you hear.
What?
Yep.
No.
As
Yeah.
you hear that noise, and you all just turn facing away from each other, and you see these little green creatures start to slip up out of the weeds and stuff, out of the water. You see their eyes pop up first, and their little mane that it looks like little red tentacles. Their body's green, but as it goes down to their extremities, like their hands, it turns more like yellow, orange, red down to the tips, and they're all holding these little spears as they come up. And yes,
quickly, I look from where they're coming from to see if there's any sort of opening they popped out of, or if they're just like naturally hiding inside the bush.
They're just coming out of the water in the weeds.
Has Meridius seen them?
Okay.
Yes, Meridius, you see them, and you recognize these. Maybe not the exact breed of these, but you do recognize these creatures.
I think any WoW player recognizes these creatures.
Everyone, this is going to be rough. We just got surrounded,
What
and
is it?
we're surrounded by murlocs.
You just hear these things go just over and over and over, and it's
I'm going to try
doesn't
my
make
best to. Oh, sorry.
doesn't make any
continue.
sense. The language that you guys are hearing, they seem to be talking to each other, and kind of moving in around you as they have you encircled. And
I'm gonna try
Next
and do
time-
an intimidation.
next
With
time we're gonna
those
roll.
screech-
We're gonna roll initiative next time, and that's when you
Ah.
can. That's when you can do your intimidation and everything. But I will say, Mordecai, as all these like noises are going about, all of a sudden you start to hear words, like actual common language words, mixed in with the guttural noises. And I'll tell you what you hear next time, okay? So.
Ah,
Come on.
All right, so we'll end it there, and we'll pick up not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that. But we will have our Saturday session starting this Saturday, so come back and check that out. It's a lot of these same guys, but and a couple other guys that wanted to play. So we'll do that next Saturday, and tomorrow we've got Super Retro Game Show
that's right.
And
Cosplay Edition, right?
That's right.
It's
Cosplay edition.
about time.
8
get in
p.m.
there planning
Eastern
that
time.
start.
Over on twitch.tv/DrDiz_DM and twitch.tv/ClanDiesel.
Yep, that's for the 8 p.m. you're saying is for the D&D sessions. We usually do about 10:30
Well,
ish
that's
p.m.
true. That's true. Yeah, that's true.
'Cause it is a Monday night. Yeah, so, but come check that out. Come watch us dress up and act stupid. So
That's right. You get to see me as Tifa. So get ready for it.
Yeah. Can't unsee it. So
Nope.
Be
Are
full
you
on.
ready for me?
Guess you can say you're a tiefling.
Tifa Lane.
I don't get that one because I'm tiefling and it sounds like tiefling.
Anybody have anything else before we wrap it up?
I'm
Doing
coming back
anything
to streaming,
cool?
guys, tomorrow as well.
Woo!
It's the return of the Sly Reekin Power Hour, and we're gonna be playing Raid Shadow Meme.
We're both coming back to streaming because I've been off for like a month and a half too.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's the return of the Sly Guy and Reekin.
The greatest duo of streaming since Clan Diesel and Dr. Diz.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm sure it
I
will
know.
be filled with many puns. So
There will be many. There will be drinks. There will be raids, and there probably be some
There-
guests.
There will be some molasses.
molasses.
All of the molasses will be there.
All of the
All
molasses.
molasses you can handle.
All right,
When
we'll
you think
we'll
you
end
had
it
enough
there,
ass,
and
there'll be
then
more ass coming.
we'll catch Anna up on what she missed from earlier. So,
Yay!
bye everybody. See you
Bye,
next
chat.
time.
Love your faces.